All right, you ready? I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, and 3.
Like I didn't see that one coming. Pause for a second if that's the case. Hold on. All right. Close this door here. All right. Did you all hear this? Twice he just like sneezed in my face. The dog sneezed in my face. You're excused for right now. Thank you. Hey, Victor, can you bring me some napkins? This thing, I swear, is a freaking ham. The thing is, though, he lays like this, and then, like, 30 minutes later, falls off, because he's half asleep, and he's like, eh, whatever, climb, or just fall off just like that. What happened, bud? Did you fall off the computer? Did you fall? What happened? What happened? Okay. He's like, I don't want to be your normal shoulder kitty right now. I am obsessed with other things. It's about dinner time, y'all. He is resisting really hard right now. Although he just lets me do whatever. He's like, it's okay. Hello, I'm Polishu, and apparently we make really cozy spaces for all of our friends if and when they need it. We use pink and rose gold blankets to just encompass the space that we're in. So please, come hang out with us. We've got cozy spaces and lovely friends and communities, and we definitely love Disney in here, so please come and hang out. I just dropped a lemon in that pond. My fingers were all sticky. It just sort of... My fingers were sticky. It just sort of slipped. Why? Good question. I've been eating delicious berries all day. Look at my hands, I swear. I've been experimenting. I want to squeeze a little bit of citrus on these wild fruit. Now it's just berries with no twist, unless it's just down there in the water. I do it myself, but I have these pulpy fruits to take care of. You both look like you could possibly join the upstairs crew. If that isn't top energy, I don't know what is. You want to come up, don't you? It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool being up here. Yeah, all the best people are up here. Don't get too Yo! Excuse me! The doubt in this chat, if you had the audacity to tell me that that was not gonna freaking work. Perfect shot!
That is freaking awesome.
Somebody clip that!
I think I've had enough.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Bam! Just in
I don't even know how I got him!
He died because he fell. Probably saved
I know! Oh man! Yes!
Was that a solo?
Yeah!
Damn!
Woo! Oh! Well, hi, Terataki! Oh my gosh. That I'm good. I know those feels. I know those feels. Odie knows those feels. You need a yawn. Oh, look at that big ol' yawn. Big ol' yawn, huh? Somebody clip that for me. I'll take that and make that a clip. No worries, Alice. You take your time. Maybe we'll just have like a mini snuggle stream tonight. It's okay. Lay down. I know. I moved on you. We're just gonna have to sacrifice you. How's that sound, huh? You know what? You know what? We're just gonna have to sacrifice you to the Twitch gods. Can we just sacrifice you? We'll put you in the instant pot. Nice and quick and easy. It'll be a little furry. Probably a little tough. But I'm sure you'll make do. We'll sacrifice you to the Twitch gods. That's how we get followers, right? That's how we get them. That's how we get them. We're gonna get followers by sacrificing you to the Twitch gods, so that we can do better things for the world, like, you know, donating to charity, and I can't keep it up any longer. Thanks. Thanks, Governor. Let's just scare everybody. It's fine. I'm sorry, there are scare alerts in there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm awake. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, Fire Brand, thank you. I need cream. Stark naked. Total, like on the rug, laying down on the rug picture, right? But he needs to order the giant pillow that exists. That is a baguette. It is a giant baguette pillow. And he needs to just have it, like, spoon the pillow. Just, like, all of the only... And then he's a green panini! What's going on with my mouse? It's... Hey, hi, hello, and welcome on in, everybody. I'm Polshu, your cozy, chaotic goblin streamer. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday. I'm here. You're here. We can get some things done. That's about how it goes today. How are you guys doing? Welcome on in. Aqua, thank you for the first at the party, and everybody that's gotten their daily peas. Aqua, Dark, Dino, Shades, Cat, thank you so much. Taby, it's so good to see you. Curls, thank you for getting those. Curls, thank you again for the 10 stream streak. And Dino, which one did you share? I saw another one, but they get lost sometimes. Dino, thank you for the 20 stream streak, guys. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here and sharing that. Hi, Hongo, welcome in. Is that a turtle? No, that's a frog. A frog, I have to look at this. Frog with like, what are they called? The rave sticks? That's hilarious. It's a fucking like stuffy frog too. Is that from like a... I don't know why my brain is going down this rabbit hole right now, but is that like a puppet? Is that from a puppet show? I love little emotes like that, so like I'm always gonna ask, but that's really cute. For some reason I thought it was a turtle at first. But welcome on in, Curls. It was nice that you slipped in just before the intro. I know that doesn't always happen, so it's good to see you. Dino, please take care of yourself. I know that sick days go long. It's Froggy from Soma Green. I don't know who Soma Green is. I will have to check them out later. Let me write that down before I forget, because I will forget. It's the problem. And I only say that, and like normally I'd be like, oh, chat's got a suggestion for somebody. Let's shout them out. I know that we watch fundamentally different streamers, Hongo. No offense, just sometimes I like to check them out before I'm like, yeah, let's be like, yeah, let's do that person's shout out. It's a little bit different. I have a Froggy plushie too. That's amazing. One of my friends, I'm trying to think how to describe her. She wears fursuits. I think that she also streams with the fursona and everything. And she's got some plushies. She was staying here the other day, and she's like, I gotta get you a plushie. So I definitely love the plushies and the ideas of like the little froggy, and like we love comfort here, you know? But how you guys doing? I am trying to hold on to everything that is sane right now. And you guys are a piece of that. So I'm trying to be here. I want to give you guys a little update. We're still struggling with some of the food eating with Benji. Taking it day by day, hour by hour, and trying to just breathe and keep moving forward. It's really difficult right now. We've swapped to some dry kibble, and that seems to be sort of helping. He ate a little bit today. I think part of it is he's used to being like a grazing kitty. Also, hi Cat, it's good to see you. Hongo, there's just a few behind me that I could pull if you haven't seen. Talking about plushies. I don't always have them behind my stream, but I do have a whole pile of Squishmallows. This one is from a custom one, a one-of-a-kind that was made by a friend from ArcAge back when I played the MMO, and I used to run around in this giant Yada onesie is what this is. So it was just a onesie basically like this. This is one of the ones that sits here. That, and then also I have a Beans plushie from the Ferret stream. I still need to get back to posting daily beans. I'm sure that Pirate Software is really disappointed in my lack of daily beans. Or daily supervisor beans, I should say. I redeemed the daily piece and ran away, but now I'm back with strawberries and cream. That sounds tasty. So the biggest thing about Benji right now is that just I'm struggling to get him to eat consistently. We're still trying to dose him, but like he's got to transition to this food 100% for the diet. And we've got to figure out what to do for Archie as well to like transfer him to either something else back to what we were feeding, but we have to keep it away from Benji if we're going to do this food trial. Unfortunately, Benji is very smart about this and is like, I've got to go check the other bowl to make sure that there's not the same thing in the other bowl that could be tastier. And he's like refusing to eat foods. And so I'm trying to like juggle, right? Whether this is him refusing food because it's not the special, like, this is not the gravy packet on top of the soft food. And he's like, just like fighting everything. And it's one of those things that like, I just need you to eat, buddy. We've got your nausea meds. You're not really throwing up. Like we had one instance with a hairball. That's it. But like, it's just one of those things that like, I can't figure out what his deal is. And so we went to the store yesterday after stream to pick up the medicated food, and we needed some other things. And we have a local pet store that sells like higher end quality foods that you can't like, yeah, PetSmart and Petco, like they have some of that stuff, but they don't always have associates that really know what they're talking about. They're just there to really go, yeah, I could upsell this to you, or like, maybe you should try this. But a lot of the people at this store, it's called Hollywood Feed. I don't think that it's anywhere else but here local. It might be a couple other places, but not far away. And so went into this store and I was talking to them and I'm like, I'm at my wit's end. I have no idea what to do. Here's the situation. I've got a dog that's allergic to chicken. This is why we tried this food. I've got, and I'm just explaining. This poor associate just kept asking questions. And I was like, okay, fine. I'll just tell you everything. You want to know? Here you go. And this lady is just like, okay, here, look, I've got a couple of samples for you. I recommend these foods because my cat is on this, like all this other stuff. And it was like, I just needed that yesterday as, all right, I've got some options. We're going to keep trying. Like, obviously we weren't going to stop, but the kindness of others will be my undoing is always a thing that I hear, right? And so that associate went out of, actually it's a store manager, in fact, went out of their way to give me their time of day. And didn't feel me like make me feel rushed, didn't make me feel like I was, trying to be pushed out the door or like, here, this is what you should feed. It was, this is good for you. It's got kitten stuff in it. It's good for that because of this. All very logical reasons, right? And so I was very thankful for that. But it's really been stressful. It's been weighing on me a lot. I appreciate you guys that have been there to listen, to DM me, to just, even just keeping chatter up in the Discord, right? And reminding me that there are people there that want to hear from me and listen to me and care about me. I struggle with that sometimes, right? My own imposter syndrome, just a little bit anyways. I know it doesn't seem like I do. I stream, right? I put myself in front of a camera every day, but it's still there. And I don't want you guys to think that I'm immune to that stuff either. So we're going to do our best today. I wanted to give you that little update. Again, if you guys want to help, the tip link right now is the best way to do that, as it's directly into usable cash that we can use to buy more foods, more options, more things to try and get them through this. We bought the first bag. It was like $90 with tax. I have no idea how long that's going to last us because we're trying to increase the amount of food that he's eating. But I think it'll get us through a couple weeks, maybe, if we're lucky. I need to do some measurements and I just haven't done the math. So that's where we're at. Thank you guys for hanging out, lurking, understanding all of that. I'm going to try and get into some Palia today. I think playing some of that, getting our weeklies done, maybe talking about some plans for Friday and Saturday, kind of seeing what you guys are interested in. We could go back to Heartopia if you guys are interested. I don't know how well everybody seemed to like the stream yesterday. I was enjoying myself. Just sometimes when I'm in kind of a stressed out mood, those new games can be a little frustrating for me because there's a lot of reading and a lot of like comprehension that I have to do. And so it makes it hard for me to get into those sometimes. That said, I do want to get into Palia today. Anybody is welcome to join me while we're doing weeklies. If we want to do Discord chat or something like that, I could be probably down. It'll be off stream. Might just take me a minute to get all that figured out. I just am not sure. I'm just not sure. If you guys are interested, let me know and I'll make that happen. Okay. That's how I'm going to put this out there today. That if you guys want to come hang out, come chill, come party up, come play, we're going to do weeklies. We're going to try and have a good time. Stream is tanking for a second. It's the best we can do. We're doing our best today, and I'm okay with that. Kat, I'm sorry that it was such a big fail on your tablet. I know you were trying to find a way to play it on something else to see if you could do mobile and all of that. But yeah, before we jump into Palia, I do want to share, if you guys missed it in the Discord, a big shout out to everybody who did support for Project Hope Miss back in December. I'm glad I waited a little bit to send these cards because what came in the mail today was, in fact, a little present from the team. So just a little card and some stickers. So those that did contribute for Project Hope and have a card coming, I will probably split these up between you guys, just as a way to say thank you. I also have some other Project Hope stickers that I'll be sending with those. And then they send every year, I think as long as you hit $100 or $200, they send these little enamel pins that are super, super cute. It's trying really hard to focus. But yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you guys again. I never want to let these things go by without telling you thank you, because it's your support and you're just listening to my yapping about a cause I care about. That means that these sort of things come in and I can pass them on to you guys. So thank you for that. This will be going up. I know you guys have seen before my little Tiltify banner pennant thing. This is definitely going on there. I've got a bunch of pins that I need to go through and reorganize for that. A ton, right? Different things, different charity streams and all that. My pennant looks really bland right now because I don't have all my buttons and pins and stuff up on it. So we're going to try and get to that at some point. But thank you again, guys. Can I get some just love in chat for those that supported Project Hope? I really, really appreciate you guys very much. And I never want you to forget that, Okay, so thank you for that. I really, really do genuinely appreciate that. All right, we're gonna try and see what we can get into today with our dailies, or not our dailies, our weeklies. And my chair does not want to cooperate with me. We'll see. Maybe we'll get lucky and Benji will actually come over and want to sleep on this, because sometimes when I sit with this in my lap, he loves to come over and check it out. We're just gonna wave at Maggie. Can I get some waves and just whatever bongos or something in chat for Maggie? I don't know if you can read the subtitles. I assume you're out on mobile, but I'm just gonna wave at you. It's good to see you, Maggie. All right, so let's see what our weeklies are. Thank you, Aqua. That's exactly what I wanted, Aqua. Message received. All right, so we could do some open house. I've done a little bit. I need to breed some animals. So we could go to the ranch and do that really quickly. I had a really cool instance yesterday where I had a Buvar give me 5 giant goldfish. I might be using that as a technique for us to do some sashimi parties. So that we can do... Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do need to go catch some bugs. I need to cook some things, although I still have so much veggie chili. I do need to do a little bit of fishing. Need to go chopping some trees. We could go do some moochin hunting. I need to craft some furniture. I need to put some fertilizer in the ground, and we need to go shooting some things. I feel like we might end there. So I have a feeling, for some reason, my brain said we should go play Whack-a-Schmoll. We'll see if that's what we decide to do. Could be fun. But to give you an idea, those are the things that I need to do. If anybody's like, yeah, let's go do that right now, let me know. Otherwise, I think I'm going to go try and do this breeding piece real quick. Grab some food from my chest so we can take care of the ranch animals. I have a funny to share with you guys. Because my ADHD is so bad and the ranch animals take so much time. Kat, what would you love to join in on? Just let me know if there's something specific in all of what I just said, because I put out like, what, 4 or 5 things. So I'm really bad at taking care of my ranch animals these days because of the ADHD and, again, stress. So I was chilling on my plot yesterday, 2 days ago, and I just was standing there. All of a sudden, I've got somebody at my door. I look over and I see Aluni running around. And over the last couple of days, I've been talking to Enola Alante. Enola, I guess, is, you know, from another country and can't use like Discord and things. So we found out that the little red app or red note, we could start chatting on that, and it's like an alternative. It was the first original alternative that we tried to move away from TikTok, right? And so I'm talking to Enola, and Aluni comes over and was like, all of your ranch animals are mad at you. And I was like, I know, the ADHD is so bad. So he's like, well, if you make me an editor over here, I'll come and feed them cookies and everything. And this person went out of their way to come and take care of my ranch animals. I really owe them a huge thanks. I think that was the day that had to have been yesterday after stream or something. I don't remember what I was doing, but I was a hot mess. I was like, I can't do anything. And I went and walked away and laid down and took a nap. In fact, I was just so, that was a bad day. I was burnt out. I'm doing a little bit better now after a little bit of sleep. It was definitely interesting. Dragon, welcome on in. You missed yesterday's stream, or you were lurking hard, because like I came across a guy named Bob in Heartopia that I was like, no, that's Dragon. That's Dragon Spirit. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for getting your daily peas. I'm gonna try and do this because there's a couple of these that I'm gonna have to get rid of because they're either venerated or whatever, so that I can breed some. Why? I'm curious now, because who's Bob? It's like literally, I don't think he's the mayor of the town, but he's one of the first characters you run into in Heartopia. It was kind of funny. You could probably scrub back through the VOD or YouTube from yesterday, and see it. I don't know if anybody made a clip. Yesterday's stream was a little quiet, but that's okay. Let me see. I do want to get rid of not that one. It's like I've been playing. Oh, I've been playing Risk of Rain. He does look like you. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a picture real quick. I got one for you right here. This is what we're looking at. Maybe. That's not a great picture. Here we go. Here we go. Here you go. This is what we're looking at. There we go. Tell me that isn't you, Dragon. I was like, you know. It's all good. It's all good. I'm hoping that stream Nellis can make into a long. We'll see. I just haven't even talked to him about it yet. So, Nellis, if you're looking and you just heard that, surprise! Hi, Alice. Welcome on in. How are you doing, my dear? It's good to see you. Don't forget to get your daily peas. He just needs blue eyes. That's true. That is very true. All right, so I wanted to take Mace. Where's Mace? Mace is elder, so we're gonna let him go, and we'll remake Mace. Okay, that's how that's gonna work. Let's see what else. Laid down for a minute yesterday. Woke up confused at 11 p.m. Hi, Scuba. Welcome in. It's so good to see you. Thank you for getting your daily peas. Let me see. Appa's okay. Blue Bolt. Nope. Young adult, young adult, young adult, adult, young adult. I'm trying to leave the Bouvars there because they're going to give me fish here in a little bit. Doing okay, just get ready to head to therapy. I hope it's a good session. I hope you're in a good space to have a good session. I know. Some of those days can be good, some of those can be bad. I hope it's a good session, Alice. We're gonna go ahead and let this one go, I think. Having a very crunchy body again today, so back to look. Appreciate you, Dragon. Have a good day and take care of yourself. I hope that it eases up soon. Just came running up to the pen that they're in, and they were just hopping around. The rollies are so cute. I did notice that. Let me see. Let's try one of these other. Who else can we? I just can't get rid of Peanut. I have to use her as a breeder. We could probably get rid of the Sparkle. I named it Sparkle for the sparkly frosted tips. Because I want the zigzags, methinks. Crunchy is oof. That's straight grinding in my case. Yeah. I used the term crispy yesterday. We're in ads. I will wait a second for this. I'll try to remember the crispy comment. Let's see what else we can get rid of here. We're just gonna get rid of this one, I think. Somebody's doing a cooking party. Dragon, that's ridiculous. I totally understand that, Dragon. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. Talking about crunchy bodies, I used the term crispy the other day, and I realized what it means is that I am bordering on burnout. So sometimes you're gonna see looks a little bit different for me. We have a wild Burmy in chat if anybody wants to catch it. No makeup is usually a good indicator that I am very stressed. Trying to think what else, like comfort outfits, things like that. You'll see I'm trying to do those things and not shy away from it in stream stuff. Just want to be Hongo. I had a really bad burnout probably about 3 years ago, about the time everything kind of diagnosed and just it all clicked. My brain said, factory reset mode. We're 3 years from that now. I'm still trying to get there. Dragon, the weather has been crazy here too. So New York weather, we had a 70-degree change in temp in less than a week, and it's rain/snow for 4 days straight again. We went from negative 20F, real feel, to 50. My body doesn't know how to feel. Yeah, I totally get that. Mine gets that way. The same way. Dragon. Yeah, a little meltage. We're burnt out. We're a little crunchy, crispy all around the edges. Like trying to stick with the I'm on schedules I wasn't built for. This sucks. I want my money back. Yup. There's a lot of, I will tell you, as somebody who has gone through it themselves, there is a lot of grief that you have to grieve for yourself to accept the inevitability of disability. But it is so much better for your inner peace. I may be profoundly disabled, but I still deserve to exist, and I still deserve to have friendships, and I still deserve to have things that I want, and I still deserve to love myself. And that's a hard one. But yeah, realizing that my body was not built for the schedules that I was on and I pushed myself into. Speaking of which, I just was talking to another friend about this before stream of like, look, Hongo, you ever need some body doubling or somebody to just like do it for you? Like sometimes that's the ADHD trick, man. I haven't, honestly, sometimes when I'm doing difficult shit, sometimes I'm like, Gon, can you just sit right here while I do the difficult thing? Like that's it. Like as a community, a lot of us really do understand. Ooh, we got pink salt for the first time. I'll have to take a look at it. But as a community, we really understand the need for body doubling and neurodivergence and the support that like is needed in that. Should you need an ear? Need an ear, a hand, a phone call. I'm more than happy to use my corporate speak to tell somebody to fuck off because they're not listening to you. Because that was my specialty before. Doing it for myself, no. For somebody else, 1000%. Why? ADHD. Because I like to help others. Having someone to do stuff with was helpful, but now it's just me and I'm drowning or trying not to. Like, seriously though, if you're just like, obviously not during stream, but like after stream hours, if you're like, I need 10 minutes, I need 15 minutes of somebody to just sit with me. Hell, there are days I'll just go sit in the Discord and wait for somebody to show up just so I have somebody to talk to. Like, genuinely, that's really all it is. And it's just so that I can body double and maybe do something and talk about it and get it done and like, blah. My friend was in town and having trouble getting his order. I marched up there with the confidence of a goddess. There is something about the, oh no, you've disrespected somebody that I care about? The social sense of justice in me says, no, nay. We're going to talk about this. That's the, for me, so I don't know that how it relates to ADHD. And again, I don't try to like diagnose people. For me, that is my social sense of justice that comes from autism of black and whiteness. Like we see things in black and white because we want to follow the rules 100% to the T. And when people flex and bend the rules, we're very upset about it, right? that's usually where I'm at. Like, if you expect me to follow a different rule set, yeah, for me, I'm not sure. I don't think that my birth giver is autistic. I could speculate. There are other things that she has that I don't talk about. I know I get the ADHD from her. Pretty sure the autism comes from the dad. Can't really tell him that, but you know, it doesn't matter. He's managed his life for 80 some years at this point. It's not going to be a revelation for him. It's just one of those things, you know? Let me see if I can get to the breeding part. That's what we're trying to do. You got a shiny granite rolly. You should post pictures, Kat, in the Discord. God, my brain. Words. Yeah, both my parents got shit. I'm a science. Yep. This is fine. No pulse shoe babies, okay? This is not open for service. Just putting that out there. I already know how much of a science experiment I was and how that's impacted me. I know that I would be a better parental unit, but that doesn't make me have the desire to be one. Such a weird space. All right, we're gonna breed. We're not gonna breed the bouvars, I don't think, because I have a whole bunch of them right now. They're gonna give me fish in a little bit. I'd love one, but ethics are. There are ways. There are ways. You know, shit happens. I'm not sure what you mean there, but you know. Hi, Jazz. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I'm trying to figure out which animals to breed here. Do I have another? Do I have another this? Yes, I have Bluebell and I don't know that I want to do that. Let's see. I don't think I have a whole lot of the bees. There we go. We'll try that. Okay. Cute little bumblebee. Not really worth saving right now. We'll pet it. Let it go. Try another breeding. Let's try. I kind of do want to do a Bouvar just because we have Appa and not hangry. We don't have any great qualities other than Corky 4. We could try and get these two together. I think Corky 4 is better. I don't really know which ones are good. You'd think I would. I do not. We're going to try this. Honey fur and zigzags, maybe? We got zigzags. Didn't get the honey fur. All right. He's still cute. I'm here until I hopefully fall back asleep. All right. I hope that my voice is soothing. We'll try the ASMR style. Jazz, go the fuck to sleep. Let Finley snuggle you. Lay your head down and go the fuck to sleep. Sorry, I can't keep with bits for very long. Not today. Oh, let's see if we can we can do goobies, right? Can I not breed Peanut? Or is it because they're both females? I was Finley threw up on my bed. Oh no. Is he reacting to his vaccines? Poor little guy. He just had a rough day. What a thing. All right, we'll breed Eddie. So Eddie I've kept because he's got the quick 5 and the polka dots. This is Eddie. Like we could breed there, apparently not there. Or wait, can we? Yeah, we can. Polka dots and zigzags. I don't think you can have both, but we're gonna try. Blame poor little guy. I hope that he's not like having an allergic reaction or anything. That's usually you can tell pretty quickly if that's happening, but so we got more polka dots. All right, we'll save him for a minute. I think I have some renaming cookies, but at least we got our 3 done. I still need to do some cooking. We're trying to do our weeklies right now, Jazz. It's a rough day. I'm using my comfort game as the thing to play because why not? It lets me yap and be free and whatever. It's with you guys. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Jazz. I always worry. Go figure. Right? I worry about my friends' pets too. I had an interesting session with somebody that was basically like, you take on too many people's problems and then hold on to them and then don't let them go. You need to work on letting them go. All right. Not sure how we do that, but I'll try. Yeah, yapping is good. You guys make it easy sometimes. I really, really appreciate it. All right, so that was the ranch animals. Got that one. We've got some catching that we need to do. Some bug catching. So if anybody wants to do a bug catching adventure for something, we can make some plans for that. There's like duskwings, mantis. We don't have to go very long to do it. Just an attempt can be made. If we get one, cool. If not, no big deal. But if anybody's like looking for a specific plushie and we can tie that into this, let me know. Need to do some cooking. So I need to do 10 dishes and 3 dishes with other players. And 3-star quality ones. Need to do some, not a whole lot of fish, thankfully. Down for some bug hunts? Okay. What kind of bugs do we want to hunt, guys? Do we want to make some, do we want to do duskwing? Do we want to do, I've got, let me check and see how many lures I've got. Look, you know, I would play something like what I was just listening to of the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny, but chat, like, really, do we need to live in the 90s more? Maybe that was the 2000s, you know. Try and hold on to these cookies. Let me get them open, actually. If the answer is yes, we're just gonna live in old music, then that's fine. I'm down. So we were talking about schedule stuff, I think, before I got sidelined and sidetracked by some things while I'm like checking these lures. I can contribute some lures? Okay. I'm looking like 1 bug hunt for whatever we do. Like nothing crazy today. Let me just grab these so we have them. And then what else would I need? We're gonna go, we gotta do some mining. We need to do some cooking. Need to do some fishing, and I need to do some lumberjacking. We could do some Muchin hunting in Bahari in a bit. What kind of bugs do we want to hunt? Let's focus on the bug hunt, and then we can go do chopping trees and hunting Muchin together, so that we can do our we get the forage finder. We can do some of that there. We can get the lumberjacking. We can try and do the flow trees in there as well. And then that should give us some stuff to hunt. Okay, Cat's got 200 bombs, but can buy more. I mean, we're looking at like a couple of lures just to get our accomplishment. So if you don't want to have to go buy more, that's okay. Making sure I don't have anything in the news tab. My lunar paths, I think, are all done. Yeah, we're good there. I don't know when we're gonna see the next lunar path, but I have a feeling we're gonna be off for a little bit, because I think, isn't the Maji market, yeah, the Maji market ends, I think, at 6 p.m. today. Update, I do have lures. Okay. Is there any plushies you guys are looking for? Lexi, Cat, since you two spoke up and said you want to come hang out, contribute. I did slack with the market some as well. It's just, is what it is, right? I only have so much time in my days, and that unfortunately was one of the things that kind of lacked. I don't even know if we can still go to the market. Is it still even open? I did play a little bit more than that. Yeah, they're still open. So evidently I think things are still running. I thought it was supposed to be 6 p.m. yesterday. It might be 6 p.m. today. I do not have an idea, and I haven't looked at the links to tell you what time. I still need so many plushies, I'm not picky. Let me know, do you need Duskwing? Do you need Fairy Mantis? Do you need the Lunar Fairy Moth? Do you need the Lantern Bug? Do you need the Snail? Because those are 3 different hunts I can think of right off the top of my head that we can go do. I also need to check. I don't think I've got... I do have bags. I should be alright. I can grab some magical arrows. I think the dev said it's supposed to run until the next update in Discord. Oh. Well, they did an update earlier today. That was a hot fix. I think I have the lunar moth and the other one you said. Let me show you guys. There's a wild Metatitan chat if anybody wants it. That's fair, Lexi. The snail plushie can be kind of our focus if we go into the Bahari area, but there's, at nighttime we get the lunar fairy moth and the, lantern glow bug. Otherwise, I think going to the beach to just do snails is not a bad idea. I would probably want to upgrade my bag, but with 3 of us, we should be alright. Trying to think what else. Let me go to my other... I'm blanking. I'm actually blanking. We're gonna go to my plushies plot just so that I can see. Oh, that's not it. And I keep pushing control to run instead of shift. This is Around the World. It's an old song. Yeah, it is a bop. Alright, so we have the RTB as well. The RTB I try to just run with the mantis. I don't have spoons to try and do a milkshake run. The Proudhorn beetle is something that we could go for if you guys wanted to do that, to get our mining and try to get the Proudhorn beetle at the same time. The ladybug also comes with the mantis. And the snail is kind of the harder one. I have probably just a few of the snails. Of any of these, probably the mantis and the snail are the one I have the least of. I have so many ladybugs. So many ladybugs. But yeah, so I mean, I'm down for whatever it is you guys are interested in. I'm thinking if we want to do snails, maybe we can do a nighttime. Why don't we prepare for 6 p.m. in game? Let's prepare for 6 p.m. in game, and we're going to go over to C7 in Bahari. I think it's, no, C4. It's just outside the back of the housing plot, okay? We're going to meet out back there at 6 p.m. Let me set a party invite. That'll give you guys time to go get your bags and bombs, get some lures. We'll do a night of that, and then we can finish out the morning, or whenever. We'll go maybe hit the Grove so that we can get our flow trees. So we'll try from 6 p.m. to midnight, right, to do that. Then we'll go get our flow trees at the Grove. We'll go find the Grove. If we're lucky, maybe there's an RTB at it if it spawns nearby us. That'll get us some of our lumbering. It'll get our 5 flow trees, and then we can start looking for some moochins and hunting those. How does that sound, guys? Like for just a, let's plan for that. We'll meet up at 6 p.m. over there, start merging onto each other, and we'll head towards that. Can I get some ones in chat if we're good with that? Works for me. Okay. I think we're going to try and do that. Lexi, I got you. I'm going to send you a party invite. Is Dalen coming with? All right. I think I've got enough bag bombs. I'm going to go back to here. Just you? Okay. Thank you, Scuba. You're such a troll, but you're my favorite troll. Takes so long to load for sure. I need upgrades. Oh no. Oh, I feel you. I feel you, Cat. Like whenever I try to load Palia now, they've done something that it tanks my PC and everything on it when I'm streaming, and I'm just like, oh, that's frustrating. As far as like tomorrow and Saturday, if you guys have ideas that you want to do, let me know. We'll do what we can to make it happen. If you're looking for like a cooking party, if you're looking for, oh, I need to make some more, or get some more of the Dragon's Beard peat while we're out there in Bahari as well. Lexi, I got you in. Cat, let me know when you're loaded so I can resend that to you. I might just resort to playing on PS5 and use my laptop more for Twitch watching. I mean, if you have to, that makes sense. The work overlords deemed it okay to let us leave early, so I'm leaving now and stopping somewhere along the way. Thank you for letting me know, Gone. I'm glad that the work overlords have taken back their words, you know? Let me load in, Cat. Text me where you're going, where you're stopping by. I thought you were coming straight home. I thought that's what we talked about yesterday. Lady Lexapro? Wait. I need that username. Where'd they go? Did y'all see that? Lady Lexapro, oh my god. I'm asking if I can send a friend request real quick. Oh my god. I'm excited to try the American Milky Way. Yeah. So it's 3. You have to try the Milky Way and then also the 3 Musketeers. Ask your friend to get you the 3 Musketeers. Aw, I love that. All right. Oh my god. Yeah, I forgot, but maybe next time. Yeah, it'll depend. I mean, how recently or somebody's like, thank you for checking. Like, consent is king. We all stand consent. Yeah, apparently they're different. This is what we found out the other day. Let's see. We can stop. We can make a furniture stop. Ooh, they do have some good lighting. Haven't got my bags yet. No, look, it's 2 p.m. in game. We're good. I am not fussed if we... I am, you know, however the flow goes today. That's pretty much where I'm at today. I'm just here for the vibes. Let me re-invite you. There it is. Invite to party. I love the Milky Ways here. See, now you guys are going to have to send them to me. We have ! PO box if you guys want to send me stuff. I do have to go to the mailbox, I think, Sunday? I don't think they're open on Sunday. I got to figure out when I have to go there. I have mail waiting for me. I know what it's from. Sorry, my brain just short-circuited for a second. What was I going to do? I have furniture. We're going to drop that off. I have bags. There's something else that I needed to get. I need to make some arrows for our hunting afterwards. Welcome back, Alice. I appreciate you stopping by. And being safe. That's always a plus. Be safe. Don't drive and do those things. Sorry, guys. Okay. Dropping off this furniture. Because we hoard furniture. See, this is my problem. This is my ADHD thing. I hoard all of the furniture so that when and if I need it... when and if I need it, it'll be there. But But yeah, there's a whole bunch of like differences with the stuff that is in like the US versus all the other countries. Like we do have like a little, one of the nice things about America, since we are such a big melting pot, we do have a lot of like stores that are really what we call world markets. And so they have stuff from all different ways of life. Like they have Tim Tams in this store. They have all kinds of other, I just can't get it right now because all of my stuff is tied up in trying to take care of the animals. But if you guys are like compelled or like, oh, I want to do that, it's better to have it and not need it instead of needing it, not having it. That's true. That is true. Hi, Crime. Welcome on in. Thank you for getting your daily peas. Ooh, an Elder Cernak plushie. Not quite my favorite. That's okay. Who was it that got the Polshy plushie yesterday? I don't remember who it was, but it was like their fourth one. All right, I am heading over to, it is C4. I was correct. It is C4. I'm heading over this way. All right, guys. Bed gremlin is now a bed gremlin. Good. That was weird. All right. They also have Kinder Happy Hippo wafer cookie things there. I think we found out what Dark's secret weakness is. Kinder Happy Hippo. What is that? I don't even know what that is. I'm literally writing this down so I can look it up later. Look, whatever you guys want to chat about, like distract me with. Wait, Twitch blocks out Crime's username? Where do you see that? I think that's a personal setting, Jazz. That's interesting. We do have ads coming in about 15 seconds, guys. Stand up, stretch. Crime, go do your laundry. I'm looking right at you. If you're not busy. Oh. We actually have an exclamation point hug if you want to use it, Hongo. Oh, somebody, wait, where's the deer? Oh, we got the deer. Hold on, guys. Run, run, run. Oh, no, no. I tagged him. Ah, where'd he go? Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. I did at least tag him once. LOL. But what did you just finish? You finished your laundry? Well, I mean, why did this person shoot me? That was very strange. Hi, Metal. Welcome in. Where did it go? Where they keep? What are they doing, guys? Come on. Oh my lord. We're chasing this deer to the ends of the earth. Sorry. Sorry, Lexi. Where'd it go? Where the hell did it go? I don't know where it went, and now we're in ads. Shit. Where'd it go? There's gold over there, too. It's a large gold. I'm gonna swing by and grab that. It is a very chaotic day. Welcome to the ADHD stream, guys. And thank you for sitting through the ad break to those that are. And for those that are still listening, go stand up, stretch, take care of yourselves. I'm hoping a bag will appear somewhere here and we will find this thing, but I do not know where it's at. That's a tree. There's a float tree over there. I want to get this gold. I don't know where it went, Lexi. We're just gonna grab this and go back to setting up for the thing. Following those disco tears, just a quest in ADHD. You were so not wrong. I have 700 arrows and 500 bombs. It's ran out of pocket space. Do you have the full set of pockets, Cat? Oh, look, some gold. Oh, look, a flow tree. Oh, look, a bug. Look, I already saw the flow tree, and we're going to the Grove at midnight, all right? I just don't know where this deer went. See, there's 2 flow trees here. I don't know. A bag will show up eventually. I think I'm pretty sure I tagged him.
If not, well, oh well. He'll appear in 60 seconds again. Yeah, but need to get rid of snowballs now, I guess. Welcome back from the ad break, everybody. We went chasing a disco deer and lost it, and now we're setting back up for the bug lures. Alright. So, let's see. Lexi, you said you don't have the snail. We can focus on the snail. Pics in Discord. Okay. Where am I looking? That's a you setting. I think that's your, I think the word bastard in there is what's setting it off. Also, we have a wild silcoon in chat if anybody wants to catch it. I also have plenty of worms for fishing as I need to go around fishing achievements of catching all the fish. I can take you on a run in the Elderwood if you want, Kat, that I was so sweetly shown and now is ingrained in my brain somehow. I'm on iPad. I don't know what the settings are. I think it's in like your Twitch dashboard. I'm just waiting for Kat to show up before I set these down. I don't mind starting, just want to make sure we're all heading this way, and I can wait just a minute. Those disco deer though, they just run off. I don't know that I tagged that one. I thought I did, but I was trying to shoot it like over the edge of the lip of that cliff, so I doubt that I hit it. It's the only thing I can assume since I haven't seen a bag show up. Somebody else would have brought it down already. I'm trying to think if it's under like the dashboard or something. Yeah, Bahari, out the back of your plot and just straight out look down the road to C4. Oh, I got mail. Bahari flow trees seem to be spawning more frequently. I have seen so many lately. Oh, Metal, you want to know what that's from? I'll give you, I think this is where this is coming from. Oh, no worries. If you're coming from the central board, then you're going to come north and then west a little. You just have to climb over some cliffs or kind of come straight across here and up. Oh, I see a bag. Where did you hear it? All right, let me look. I'm looking, Lexi. I do have a bag, though, suddenly. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's the disco deer. Let me go check. It's 200 meters away, so it's right in the area that it should be. If it is, I'll let you guys know. And then I will be right back. That way Kat can get to C4. I don't know what else it might be. I think we ran past a disco dog, or just a dog in general. But I don't think I triggered it. Okay, thank you, Kat. I will be right there. I'm just going to check this bag. It's always the bag you don't check that has the plushie, you know? Yes, that was probably the disco deer that died there. Based off of the drop rates. Because I don't think you can get 7 hides from the Elder Cernux. Alright, on my way. Coming on over. We're going to drop these lures. So, we'll go and do this up until about midnight. And then we can go do the flow trees. That way we can get 2 of our dailies done that way. And I'm going to drop this right up the cliff. Right up on this top of the hill. It's a little easier up here. And I'm just going to put one of these down. Right kind of smack dab in the middle. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Grab a drink, pull up a seat, enjoy some content. There we go. There's one achievement. Oh. Why are flow trees spawning more in Bahari? Sorry, I got distracted. I think it's because they're using the new server function. And so now that they're closing the servers down at 6 minutes, the fresh start servers that are respawning, the flow tree rate happens to be higher on that because it's like the RNG in the beginning of it, not it's like the server spawns with 5 or 10 flow trees, and then people cut them down, and they're only like a 1 in like 100 chance, right? For the flow tree to respawn as a flow tree. Well, it's probably not that, but when you are on a fresher server, you're more likely to find the flow trees that haven't been messed with. So I don't know if we have any like statistical data behind that before, but that's what I have found, because I have also seen a lot more of the flow trees. It's the only, like, this is just my, you know, 2 cents. It's really not even that much, just my thoughts on it. If they're trying to do more fresh servers, you're gonna see a lot more of that stuff that maybe you didn't see before. I think that's also to help with, like, sometimes the other thing that happens, like, is sometimes, like, where, like, the gold spawns or some of the other things, like, can get pushed into places that the devs didn't really intend. And so I think that them trying to reset servers like that makes it a little better. I'm trying just not to like shit on the whole thing. I know that it's not the greatest thing for most of us, but now that they've given us a way to determine how to work around it, if we need to be on a server for an hour or 2 hours or something like that, they have given us the tools to work within the means that they've given us, right? I don't mind that piece of it. They've really gotten better about their communication, and that I can be appreciative of. They've put the information out there where we can see it easier. Just a number of things. Focus check if you guys need it. And a shimmy reminder. Crime, I'm glad you got back to your laundry at some point. You just happened to be here when I was thinking about it earlier, and I was like, just make sure to remind you. Oh, we need another lure. That's down. These things are a pain. Come on. Nope. Going for the snail. Maybe. I love when I try to catch 3 different bugs and nothing wants to catch. They might have done some reworking on the bags. I might have to upgrade my bags again. The minute I do that, somebody's gonna be like, let's go to an RTB hunt, or let's do a mantis hunt. And I'm gonna be like, oops, they went down in 1 hit. Oh no. It still does that with the dropped bag anyways. I don't know. It's one of those things I just stopped giving my opinion on because it's like... back to lurking. I have a long work day today. I'm so sorry. I'm sending you all the spoons and all the support. Make sure you take care of yourself. Take some extra breaks if it's a long day. Take care of yourself today, Metal. Appreciate you stopping in and just lurking. Very, very much. Trying for these snails, guys. I don't think the fairy mantis can spawn up this way. Let me double check our achievements to make sure we're not missing anything. Yeah, we got the uncommon. Okay. We definitely have the achievements, so we're good there. Now it's just that we need to focus check, by the way. If you need to check your focus, eat something. You guys should have plenty of food. If not, we can go back and cook some dishes if you need. At least a couple. Excuse me. Get the hiccups a little bit. Oh, thank you to that person. Oh, thank you. I don't know if that was you, Lexi, or that was our friend. Either way, thank you to whoever did that. Got 2 fairy mantises over here. Can get those. Ooh, we got the starred one. Oh, and a snail. Nice. Ooh, we got a snail over here. It's so nice to see so many people like playing the games together though. That is something I'm starting to see more of. And I think that like the Palia Party app is helping with that. People are actually planning hunts and other things on there if you guys haven't been checking it out. That was one of the things that I didn't realize. I thought it was all just for cooking parties. I didn't realize that like really they've overhauled it into like this massive planning app. So like if you want to go look for something specific that fits your timeline, like you really can. I know it's not a perfect fit, but like it's one of those things that like I'm starting to see it bleed over into the game now, and people are starting to kind of ask in game to, hey, do you want to do lunar fairy mantis or the fairy mantis and stuff like that. That seems to work out really well. It's just nice. It's one of another reason this game is one of my favorites. The community is really next to none. Oh, missed that one. Oh well. Oh, a lot of food again. God, thank you for your daily peas. Appreciate you. Oh, no, not the snail. Oh, no. It went away. Rip. Definitely distracted by chat. Let me put one more down. This will probably get us up to the grove. One of the nice things is you guys, if you have your sound on, I don't know how many of you play with sound or not or whatever, but if you do, you can actually hear the grove directionally, and it'll alert to which direction it is. If you can kind of like turn around and pinpoint it. I'm not great at it, but it is something that I will try to do. If we're lucky, it'll be close by. But I'm not known to be lucky. Hi, Fireman. It's good to see you. How are you doing today? I wanted to play a little more Heartopia today, but my frustration tolerance is very low just because I'm really stressed. Trying my best to manage things. So we're back to playing a little Palia today. I do want to check it out a little more, and maybe I will off stream just a little bit. I know that's not great for like the short play content, but might help me manage it a little better and be able to bring more of it on stream. We got some snailies over here. We've got a wild sligoo in chat if anybody wants to catch it. What's more intense? Another player running at you with their axe or bow? I'm gonna go with their axe. That one sounds more... We're gonna go with axe. Scuba, thank you for getting your daily peas as well. I am gonna try and catch the sligoo. I don't think I have it yet. So, there's only so many things I can talk about, and I'm trying to think what I can talk about. Ferret things. If you guys haven't seen, there are a bunch of posts about a bunch of new noodles. I will share some about that if you guys are interested. But I had some thoughts about, there's so many now that I thought about doing the Pokemon rap for them. Like taking the Pokemon song and singing a rap to the number of ferrets that we have. The axe feels a little bit more like here's Johnny. Yeah, oh, there it is. Ooh, I think it's in the grove. Or in the, I heard it. I don't know if you guys heard it, but I think it's south of us. I'm gonna go with south. So I don't know if it's inside the flooded fortress, but we'll check there as soon as we collect all of this. Yeah, I think it's inside the grove. I bet you anything it's right there. Inside the... Why do I keep calling it in the grove? In the flooded fortress. I guarantee you it is right there inside the flooded fortress. Not bad, just sitting here playing Final Fantasy VII Remake on Switch 2 till my sister gets off work, then we're going out to dinner. Oh, that sounds lovely. It sounds like a nice, relaxing day. All right, guys, we're gonna check. Let's go south. We're gonna go inside. I bet you it's right here, though. If I had to guess, Lexi's gonna walk in there and be like, yep, that's exactly where it's at. You should be able to see it if it's, like, right here. No. Ooh, okay. So maybe it's south of the wall. So I'm gonna go north out of here and to the right, like I'm going towards Central Stables, and we're gonna go south this way. I'm not great at navigating through the flooded fortress. Lexi, or not Lexi, Shades is a fucking gremlin that knows all of the hidden paths. I don't know how she does it. It's like witchy voodoo for me. I don't understand. I am just not one of those people that maps things like that. Well, I see a flare. I'm not seeing anything, though. Trying to think where the grove can spawn that would be right here. Might be up on... Ooh. It might be up on Pavel Mines. I've got a feeling it's probably up there. Would be nice. Might be an RTB up there. I'm looking. I see a flow tree. I don't think that's the grove, though. I know I'm just running. I'm not sure where it's at. I'm pretty sure you can hear it like that. It seems like somebody might have found it. I'm trying to see. Let me try and get up this way. It's not up here. So they're saying it's by Hideaway Bluffs. So is it over that way? I see a flare. I'm gonna head towards... Yeah, I'm heading towards the flare cat. I don't see the aura, but I'm gonna assume that might be it. Because they said it was near Hideaway Bluffs, but also... I'm not sure. Just not sure. Irrelevant derail, but I tried bubble tea for the second time yesterday, even though I hated the first try over 10 years ago, and it had a popping boba. Ew. Blair's gold. Alright, well we can grab that. Hideaway Bluff should be east of us, should it not? Unless we're all right here. It was so close to us. It was a freebie, so I figured why not? I mean, look, you had an experience. At least you can say that. I don't like boba as well, so like, that's a thing for me. Oh, I found some more gold. I don't know how close you guys are. Yeah, right over here. I really don't know where the grove is. Like, I'm not, like, where's, yeah, Hideaway Bluffs is here. Where? I'm very confused. Maybe my plan got foiled. We do have a, here, cat, right next to you, we've got a flow tree. We might just have to do our own, guys. I'm gonna say, come on over here real quick, unless you see it. We got another one near Lexi. I don't know if that's the grove. We'll see. Alright, let's go ahead and chop it. Popping when it comes through straw. No chewing my drink is a big improvement from Chewy. Yeah, that's true. I'm not seeing any other trees that are flow trees. There's one across the way here. What if it's like E4? I'm gonna be really sad if it's E4 all of a sudden, because like I thought it was south. Because I heard it, right? That's what I heard. The skin freaked me out at first, then realized they dissolve quickly. Yeah, like they're not terrible, but it's still not like pleasant for boba. I'm gonna follow you, Lexi, for right now. See what I can see. At least this way we can try and just get the flow trees. And then we can go up to Mujin Hill and try and do some of the Mujin hunting. Maybe get some of the disco Mujins. Alright, let's see if we can't find this thing. I am gonna laugh if it's like E4. We can run through and grab some of the dragon speared Pete. It is very much an ADHD adventure today. I definitely have not really enjoyed boba. The few times that I've had it. Food right now for me is kind of weird anyways. Boba was not on the approved list before. It's definitely not now, to say the least. Wherever the grove is, somebody should be chopping it, but you know. I'm mostly just kidding. Yeah, this... We have an ad break starting in about 3 minutes. We got a snail. Ah. We can at least go this way and hope for maybe a snail plushie, you know? And some of the dragon's beard peat. I wonder if it just didn't spawn. Because, like, now I feel like the server gaslit me. Ooh, look, 2 flow trees. Oh, and a 3rd one. We got our 5, guys. Here we go. We just found our own grove today. It's fine. Ooh, a double drop. Nice. And there's one more that direction. Oh, we got another one here. We'll go to the other one. We'll go to that one. You guys want to do both? We can do both. Absolutely. We got somebody right over here if they want to join us. Maybe? Nope. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Get him. Dang it. I think your bee just completely derailed that. That was funny. All right, we're gonna try again. My aim is terrible, guys. Oh, shoot, my bags are full. Just throw this away, throw that away. I just live like this constantly. All right, one more tree over here. Let's go grab it. And then we can go try. That should be all we need for the flow tree stuff. Oh, there's even more. Or is this the one I just looked at? Am I just derping a moment? I thought it was... No, there is 2 of them. Jeez, all right. Gaslighting myself, guys. It's all good. All right, we have ads in about 20 seconds. So there's that. Hopefully you guys got your achievement if you hadn't already. We're going to grab this one as well. Perfect. And then we can head up the Mujin Hill. And I know there's going to be ads. I don't know if both of you are subbed or not, but we'll pause for that. We're going to head towards Mujin Hill. Double check all our achievements and stuff to make sure we've got everything. Because I think I need to do some, like, foraging still. I wonder if the grove didn't spawn because there's so many flow trees. If you guys need more, we can stop and get them. That's up to you guys. I think we've got the ones that we need. Which is just the 5, I think, flow trees. Yeah, I just need to do some foraging. Up to you guys. If you want the tree, we'll get them. All right, let's tag this one. Because we might also have, you know, Mujin in it, too. Technically, we could chase them into these trees, but that gets tedious. Again, try hard stuff today, not quite what I'm looking for. There's the ads. All right. Pretty much open season on these guys. So I think we just need to hunt some of the upgraded ones, and we definitely need to find some of the disco ones. Dang it. My bags are full. That's okay. I'm laughing because this is where I don't ever have, like, I don't always sell everything. So this is why I haven't hit the 10 million gold more than likely. I throw away so much stuff. Okay, Kat, we can definitely take a 5-minute Shinomi break if you want. Let's go ahead and do that. Is that what you said? Let me make sure. Need to do that. There's a 5-minute gap between each set. All right, we can try and stay right here, Lexi, and just, you know, hunt in the trees. The achievement that we're looking for... Kat, take your time, please. A wild furret is in chat if anybody wants to catch it. I'm always going to throw for the furrets. So we need to hunt 30 creatures. The 5 magical ones, that's going to take us a minute, but we did the traveling in packs. So that's good. We can try and do some chops and right here, Lexi, so that Kat gets the drops while we're over here. That shouldn't be an issue if you want to do that for a little bit. I'll do the chops if you want to do the shoots. Oh, nothing there. I do not need all of the Bahari nettle beetles or whatever. All these flowers can go away. I have so many. Alright, let's grab this. And this. Let's try some of these other trees. I don't think this is one of them. Nope. I try not to hit the ones that are the 2 drops, because those don't usually have anything in them. I don't think they can jump into them. Oh, he just fell through the ground. There we go. I think this is a 2 chopper. Yeah. All right. We'll do a little bag collecting and then I'll do another one. I really have to start using all of my focus food out of my box. It's becoming a problem. All right. Nice job. Oh, snail plushie maybe? Let's see. That'd be pretty cool. Nope. Yeah. I love pushing the wrong buttons because I have longer nails than usual. There wasn't even a... My bag went up, I think. Or it's in the ground. One of the two. Not sure what happened to that tree's drop bag, because it's not there. Alright, let's see what else we got. Cat should be back in just a few minutes. We have a couple more trees and some other things down here we can grab. I don't think the Muujin go over here, but you know, we'll check, just in case. My storage is going to be a complete pain to fix in a little bit. Oh, there we go. I was waiting to see which way he was going to run, and then he didn't. I was very confused. Nice. That was really cool, actually. I don't know why I did that, but okay. I should put a little marker there. Every time I update my Stream Deck, it's like all the permissions break on it again, and I have to go re-permit everything. I'm getting aggravated by it. Let's see what else I can throw out. Probably that. Ooh, it's a starred mountain morel. That's nice. Oh, this one might have a good... might have something in it. Nope. Alright, I think we've mostly cleared out everything up here. I'm trying to see. Usually they'll spawn down this way. Let's take a quick shimmy break, Lexi, if that's okay. I'm going to stand up and stretch too. And hopefully this will work out for Kat to come back and grab some of that loot. If you want to go off do some other stuff for a minute, that's totally fine. No fuss there. I'm just trying to look and see if I can throw anything else away. That should be good for right now. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick BRB break myself. You guys should do it too if you need to. Stand up, stretch. Check in with your body, okay? That's totally fine. That's actually probably a good idea, Lexi. You know what, bet. When we get... Let's do that. I'm still going to take I'm going to M home to drop stuff off, but we got all the drops for Kat. When Kat gets back, Kat can pick that up. And then we can head... Trying to think. Brain is right now. We can probably do... What else do we need to do? We're just looking for some of the specialty mobs, I think. And then some fishing. We could also do cooking. I know, so we still got to go find some things to hunt over some disco animals, but that should be it. Oh my god, I don't have to hoard all of the, I have hunting horns if you want to use them for finding them. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. If you want to do that, we can definitely do that. Kat, you're totally fine. No apologies. People are going to come and go and have to go do things. I also need to go take a shimmy break, so it's all good. You get fixed up. Collect all the bags nearby you if you want to. Go back to your plot, and we're going to try and go for a hunt of some kind. So that we can get our five mythical or 5 whatever legendary creatures. So if you want to set up for that, head back, drop off all your things. He also yelled at me as he was protecting his... Oh goodness, he's such a coober. Very much. All right. Okay, give me 2 minutes, guys. I'm gonna go BRB. Alrighty, guys. I have returned. Timed that really well today. Apparently Gon is already home, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright, let's see what we got. Move this over. Dropping that is not going to help right now. My wood situation is a bit of a problem. We're gonna see what our little things look like. And then Hunter's Horn. Where did you, Lexi? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Lexi. Let me send an invite to Dalen. You know me. You guys are welcome anytime. If I got room in the party, I'll add you. First come, first serve. Hi, Benji. You wanna come say hi? Come here. He's gonna think about it. All right. We might get graced by His Highness. $69. Nice. Probably not where I want that to go, though. I think I'm gonna hold on to the flow wood. I do need to craft some furniture, too. I forgot about that. I can stick that in there, though. That works. Come here, Benji. He's like, I don't know. Just spinning the wheel at Zeki's. Okay, so Lexi, we wanted to do, I think we need 3 more animals to hunt. Hi, Benji. Hi, Sweet Bean. Can we not step on me and step on the plushie instead? That's what it's there for. Yeah, you can have brain rot time, okay? He says, this is the perfect setup. Parental, please. Leave me like this. Four Hunter's Horns ready? Perfect. I don't even think it'll take us that many. Alright, guess we're managing this poorly. Let's do that. That should help. Okay, so did we want to go to the, probably Bahari, right? That's really the best place to go. We could try the Mujin in the Elderwood, but I don't think there's any reason for us to do that. We could just use the Hunter's Horn and go for whatever we find. That's probably the better bet. Lexi, I think we're just gonna do that. So grab some arrows, let's head and do that. What's after that? Just let's see what we got going. Cooking or fishing? Yep. Or a little bit of mining, it looks like. We can do that while we're hunting, I think. So hunting and mining, and then cooking if you guys want. I don't know if anybody needs to do a little bit of cooking. Maybe some dishes that you don't have a whole lot of we can work on. I'm going to head out the back of Bahari and meet everybody there kind of at the entrance so that we can take the horn, hit it, and go. I'm going to grab just one as well, I think. Just so we're both looking at the thing. I don't even have one. Yeah, I do. Never mind. I'm blind. I'm just going to grab one. Brain. I was going to grab something else and now I don't remember. A wild Zangoose is in chat if anybody wants to catch it. I definitely need to cook. I do need food. Okay, alright, we can do a little cooking, guys. That shouldn't be a problem. I got the horn. Let me check my bow. Repair everything. Do I have glowworms for fishing later? I could probably grab another stack or two. Just trying to clear out some of these. It's just, it goes to show you guys how often I actually use these. It's not very often. Alright, so we got that all set up. I've got some arrows. Let me grab a few more disco arrows. What's up, Benji? Should be good there. Let me grab my mail. That's what I was coming over here for. Oh, I hadn't even gone and bought stuff from Zeki in a while. So I forgot. I was like, I keep getting the mail from the event. And that's it. I'd forgotten about that. All right, I'm heading out back so that we can meet out back by the entrance, and we'll hit the hunter's horn. Genji, what are you looking at? What are you doing? Huh? I'm gonna try and lean forward once I get through this loading screen. Here, hold on, buddy. There you go, guys. There you go. I brought you an orange kitty, guys. I really wish you would eat more, you know? There's plenty of food for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, kitty. Alright, guys. I am ready to rock and roll. I love this. I love your guys' outfits, too. Look at we have such a stylish party. Oh, the only thing I need to do is I need to change, not that. Tool skins. I keep forgetting about this. For some reason, it just automatically unequips it, and I wish it wouldn't. But I'm ready to go whenever you've got the horn on you, Lexi. We'll go for whatever you want to go hunt for. We'll set up for it. Yeah, we should be good. If somebody wants to run slows or something, they can. I'm going to be running disco, I think. He's like, this is the spot for me. Thank you, Dalen. I appreciate that. Oh, Jesus. I'm so blind. I literally almost ran into that thing. All right, we're ready, guys. I'll let somebody else shoot first, because if I call it, we're going to be late. Nice. Good job, guys. All right, I'll let you pull the next one. I will run, however, I do have a 60-second timer, so I can tell you when that one's going to respawn, at the very least. Ooh, Dari cloves. Dang, nice. I don't have any flare arrows, or do I? No, I don't. I don't have any flare arrows. All right, following Lexi again. Aw, that should have been it. That was cheap. Thank you for leading us, Lexi. Really do appreciate that. This goat here should have respawned at some point. So we do have that. I don't see... Wait, Muujin, maybe? Am I missing it? Oh, they just got this one? That's no biggie. It happens. They might have scared it into a tree instead. Ooh, nice. We don't have to go chopping. A new one will spawn. If you've got, especially if you've got a mark. We'll follow marks. Ooh, there we go. Ah, shoot. I hate it when it does that, where it just jukes all of a sudden for no reason. Alright, another 60 seconds on the clock. Ooh. That did not look like iron from below. Good eye, though. He is watching, quite literally, just he's like, yep, I see all the screens, I see all the things. Oh. Got him. 60 seconds is up. The disco deer should be up if you've got a mark, Lexi. Oh, are you going? Okay, we can run towards the front half. Hi, Benji. He said, nope, I'm done. We could run towards the front half of the area. There we go. Maybe someday I'll have a camera I can adjust without having to lean forward and do it manually. Ooh, gold. Do we want the gold? Also, why do I suddenly have Mark? I didn't... I'll wait just a second on that, apparently. There's gold over here, too. You guys didn't see it. Unless you chopped it and I missed it and I wasn't looking. Sorry. I might have just chopped it and you guys... Yeah. I thought you guys had gotten it already. Sorry. Alright, now we can head towards that mark. Weirdly, now that you have the horn on, I can see it. Or I could. Oh, it disappeared. Oh, is that what it is? Oh. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that one I think somebody chased or it blipped. One of the two. Waiting on Cat just a second. I don't want to get too far ahead. Oh, no worries, Cat. We're trying to follow this. I just found out that Lexi can mark the, or at least I remembered. Somebody probably showed me that before. But I just remembered that you can mark the things on the map. Lexi did emergency tag, I think, on the disco deer. Dang it. Yay, ADHD adventure time. I'm trying to keep an eye on it. It just blipped again. Please don't tell me it... Oh, okay. I was like, if it blipped into one of the... Oh, that works. There we go. I hope everybody was close enough. And we got a double drop out of it. Nice. All right. Does everybody have their accomplishment, or do we need to get a couple more for Dalen? I'm happy to go some more. I need a little more pickaxe stuff, too. I feel like we don't need to listen to that song unless somebody really wants to cry today. And that somebody is not me. Do we need any more for Dalen? 14 out of 30 for the huntables in general. We can definitely hunt some more. Okay. We'll just keep hunting some more then. We can do a couple of tree chops and other things to try and get some of these guys. Okay, let's go ahead and get 2 more then, guys. Yeah, we'll hunt along the way. So we can get the tags and everything. And if you got marks, then we can go for that. I can use my horn too if you want, Lexi. All right, there we go. I got to see what you got. It's weird because it blips in and out on my radar. I see it though. What in the world? I can't shoot today. Where'd it... Oh, there it is. Wait, what? Where'd it go? Oh, just it's an invisible bag. Alright, so that should be 1. We can wait for the next one. 60 seconds. We do have an ad break starting soon. About the time the ad break comes in, we'll have another one up on the radar. Keep trying to get one of these snails. Nothing up here either. A bag was hidden in the bushes too? Oh, weird. There we go. Oh, I missed the group one. It's all good. I walked away. My bad. Didn't mean to scare the choppa. We should have a mark for the deer. Oh, dang. Did he respawn in the same spot? That's funny. He really did. Everybody here? Okay. Ready when you are. Shoot. This is why I'm terrible at this. I'm gonna just try and follow him mostly. Where did he go? There he is. Okay, we got him cornered. There we go. Nice job, guys. Oh, come on. Dalen, it's not just you. Please, if you were watching stream whatsoever, you would have seen me whiff it on so many shots. I haven't been hunting out here to do that kind of stuff in a hot minute, so... Cat's over here trying to help get some, and we're doing a little bit of mining. I know we've ads running too. Ooh, sapphire, nice. Cat got some bags over here. Alright, let's circle back up together. We'll mate right here, kind of in the middle. What else do we need? We still need a couple more of the mobs and stuff for you for 30 creatures. We can do a couple of tree chops maybe and see. How old is this server? It's only 2 hours. It's a very low likelihood. Oh, we got something. Double something. Alright. Oh, you got something up. I see you marked it. Let's head that way. Alright, welcome back from the ad break, everybody. We're still trying to hunt some of these to get everybody their achievement. Oh, dang. He keeps spawning in the same spot. He likes his home, evidently. Ready when you are. No, I gotta... Gosh dang it. There we go. Wow, a wild Goribus is in chat if anybody wants to catch it. Alright, that is a good many. We can do a couple tree chops here. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of mooching up here, but maybe. Oh. Again, just trying to get Cat all of their, all the ones they need, the huntables. So just doing a little bit of that. We should be good on the mythical ones. Now we just need to get regular ones. Sorry, Lexi. Yeah, absolutely. Let's head that way, Lexi. Everybody wants to head this way. Come on, guys. I didn't know what a Gorbis was, so I Googled it quickly. I thought about putting that thing, we're just trying to hunt, so if you're using your horn, absolutely go for those blips. We can go hunt all of that. More likely to get a plushie that way. All right. Hope that worked. Thank you for doing this, Lexi. I do genuinely really love hunting, and it's been a while since I've been able to kind of sit and do this, so as bad as I am, it's really nice to just have a group to do this with for a bit. Sometimes just a peaceful group of friends to play with is nice to have on a day. Focus check? I forgot. Where's Jazz? Jazz must have fell back asleep. Good. Oh. Why was that one shot? Must have already been hit a couple times. Really, game? Can I please climb? That'd be great. Just maybe. Alright. Cat, you should have been close enough to get the ingots here. We went up. What a way to roll into chat, Addie. How are you doing, my friend? I didn't recognize you with the blue. I love it. Also, I thought it said you were doing your Welkies, and I thought I missed an update. I don't even know what doing my Welkies would entail. Is that a euphemism? Like, am I gonna get cancer for saying that on stream? But welcome on it, Addie. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the blue is, I'm getting used to it myself, okay? Chat did it for charity, and then that's where we're gonna go with it for right now. Ooh, bunch of these guys. Oh, come on. Like, I love when I'm like, yeah, I could make a clip of, you know, playing Whack-A-Schmoll where I magically hit one, and I'm like, that's the only time it happens. Thank you, Addie. I am still struggling with taking compliments with it because I feel like it washes me out a whole lot. But I appreciate it. Thank you. It took me quite some time to do as well. Oh, it was a bit of a mess, to say the least. All right, let me just check back in. Where are we at? We'll get you the lantern plushie. I promise. I promise, Kat, we will someday. We'll just keep trying, okay? Just checking in where we're at on achievement counts, okay? You did a bang-up job. All towels and shirts were worth the blue. You know what's funny? Just hitting the random ones. I mean, sometimes that's how you get your plushies. I have a bunch of extras, but Kat, I think you like to get them for yourself the first time, if I'm not mistaken. You're like me in that sense. Again, I've got some that if you guys want to trade, but I don't want to take away that joy. Like, you know, I know that I can say that I hunted for like 99% of mine. Done with the hunting ones. Need to do the mining ones. Okay. We can definitely do that. Dalen, I think, needs a couple more of these, it's looking like. But Addie, how have you been? What have you been up to? What's the coven up to? I haven't had a chance to stop in and see Haley in a while. I'm in the Discord, so I always see, like, the posts, and every night she posts something like, you guys just tore me a new one. And I love it, 'cause you guys do some crazy stuff over there. All right. Everybody good on their hunting ones? Can we move on to some mining? Just a little bit. I love Lex. Why are you guys both holding arrow? This is wild. Why is the game making you hold arrows? All three of you have arrows. What in the hell? All right. Sick lately and trying help take care of my mom who's in the beginning of Alzheimer's. I'm sorry to hear that, Addie. I'm sending you the biggest of hugs. That is not easy at all. I have very much empathy for you. So know that I'm thinking of you in that. Take it easy on yourself too, okay? All right, let's try and do some mining. We'll just go spears for now, for hunting now, not bows and arrows. That's funny. We can try going along this way, seeing if there's any up here, and also across to the right here. Sometimes there is up on that cliff. I wish I had some advice for you. Thank you for sharing that with me, Addie. I know that that's difficult to go through. I hope you guys find the right course of action for you and for her, because that's what's really important. Just know that there's a bunch of people here too that would love to help support you and care about you if you need it. The Coven is doing freaking amazing. I don't know how many times we have whipped her a new one, but it's like the Armstrong tall of anuses. Alrighty, that's... That is a wild statement to make. If we want to do a little more mining, we can go down to this sign, guys, and take it to Pulsewater Plains. And we can go over to inside the bowl. And that should help us get some of our mining nodes. And of course my bags are full. Let me clear out my bags a little bit. Wild but not wrong. Yeah, yeah. Alright, let's head to that sign. Thank you guys for keeping up with what I'm saying so that I can keep up with chat too. I'm having a rough day. I really do appreciate you guys. Just trying to find comfort in the game that I enjoy and with the people I enjoy it with, and you guys are just making today better. And I cannot thank you enough for that. What? Snail, come on. She's going away for the weekend for a trip with Aiden, so no streams till Monday. Sounds like it's a good thing. So she deserves some of that, you know? I'm glad they're getting away. Is this kind of like their Valentine's Day thing? Did it get pushed off because of other things? All right, going to the Pulsewater Plains. Thank you, Scuba, for that check. I appreciate you. All right, I see Cat made it. Make sure everybody's in, and then we can go to the bowl. I'm just gonna let that one go. We're not gonna touch that one with a 10-foot pole. You saw it, you saw it. This is iron here. I think Cat's still loading too. What we can do is I can stand in the middle. That should bridge the gap. If you two want to go ahead and hit it, Cat should also get it. Even though they're in the loading screen, or at least this is a test that we can try. Because if you daisy chain players, you can actually get drops further away than you are. Because it like rubber bands. Is that the right term? It repeats itself. So technically Cat should have that. But I know, Cat, you have some loading issues too. We might need a refresh? Oh, geez. That's okay. I don't remember. I think it's a refresh. Can I get a 5 in chat when you hear this? Okay. Yeah, there might have been a drop and I missed it. If you guys want to refresh. I think Cat is still on the about 6-second delay. No, you were right at 6 seconds, Cat, actually. Just when you hear this, sometimes I will ask chat, you guys, to respond with a number, because it's a very quick thing that you can just drop in chat. So that way I know when the delay is. Because sometimes what happens now with the way that I've got my OBS set up is that it'll drop, but it'll come right back up. So we don't lose the stream. We don't have like breaks like that, but sometimes it'll drop and the refresh rate flips for about 5 minutes, and then we get back to the right refresh rate. We don't lose any of the lurkers that are maybe here for that. Like it's just a safety protection. So appreciate it when you guys do speak up and say that. There seems to be a little bit of delay. I think we did have a blip, but I think we're good now. Okay. Kat, did you get the drops from this this ore here? Because that should be the real question. Nope. Okay. So that doesn't even matter if you're still loading in. Hey, we learned something today, you know? That's really what I wanted to do, was like, oh, let's try it. Let me bridge the gap, see if we're close enough. Now we're just going to go around here and do a little more mining to make sure everybody gets their nodes. It just seems like there's more stuff to mine right around here, even because I think some of this stuff counts even if it doesn't have ore. If I'm not mistaken, towards your achievement. Not really seeing anything here. Question, are you going to be listening to the new Hilary Duff album dropping tomorrow? Didn't know that was a thing. Can you share a link? I had no idea that she was still creating music. But that is a wild thing. Wait, what do you mean? This song? My TikTok has been full of her shows from London. Oh. I don't watch TikTok anymore, so that's probably why. Up here, Kat. I'm trying to make sure Kat's with us still. I see a couple up here. We'll wait just a second. Silly inventory being full. Oh, crazy. That's awesome. I still love how Dalen has, the arrow as a thing. Oh, people are playing the floor gremlins again with Palia, unfortunately. You know, it's funny, Gon and I will talk a lot about, like, specifically this song, and, like, if it came out now, that people would just be like, oh yeah, yeah. But, like, 20, 30 years ago when this song came out, it was much more controversial. Some people still feel really strongly about this, but the floor gremlins, Palia has this unfortunate, there's a wild haunter in chat if anybody wants to catch it. I'm gonna try and catch it. Sometimes Palia makes people either fly straight up in the air or drop through the ground, and it looks like they're they're floor gremlin. So that's what we call them. It doesn't happen all the time. Gora is especially good at being the floor gremlin. Somebody else was talking about the flying, you know, unless they're fishing, then he's in the heavens. Like, it really does happen that way. All right, let me double check. Where's everybody at on the nodes for mining? I've got my 3, but I want to make sure everybody else has theirs first. Normally all the nodes around me float instead of me. Oh, geez. Just true rare ones and I'm good. I should have brought a compass. I could request it if one of you guys want me to... Maybe. Can I request a compass? I might be able to do that, but I gotta sell something throw away something first. You have one on you? Okay. Thank you, Lexi, for being the very prepared one in this instance. You're done with mining? Okay, so let's get Dalen his. We're not going to go chasing the grove again, because evidently that doesn't happen. Yeah, let me request one. Ooh, GG, high fives, guys. High fives. Oh, let's see. I forgot I put iron in there. So this is a tool. Let me get the ore compass, this thing. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna put these in my Discord really quickly. For me. I put it in my 4Pulse channel, so it's there. Thank you so much for that. I will check that out when I get a chance after stream today. I have not. I really would like to check out her music. I didn't even know that she was still doing music stuff. So, like, that's cool. Let me pop this on. We'll see what we can find, Lexi. Oh, we did. Look. You guys are already looking at it. Look at the Grove. Do you guys want to go to the Grove? The 2 songs that have released so far, Mature and Roommates, are bangers. Okay. Do you guys want to go do the Grove? Let me know. If not, I will pop this and we'll just head towards some of the, all right, let's just do the ores. You guys sure? We can go do it if you want. Let's go ahead and head there. If anybody wants to, because Dalen, I think you still need the flow trees, don't you? You were not there for us doing that earlier. Look, I'm a gremlin today. We go do dailies. We wait for the rest of the squad. What in the world? I can't get to this. There we go. I was trying to get wedged into the corner. I don't mind. Stream went wonky again for me. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it is. Stream is tanking a little bit, guys. Oh, no! No! Unstuck. Use unstuck. Escape unstuck. Oh, no. There we go. All right, we're just gonna go around. Let's not do that. Nope, nope, it's me. Sometimes I have some instability. There's not much I can do about it. Not until I can get some more money to figure out how to fix it. So we tolerate with what we have. And we keep going forward. Thank you guys for sitting through it. I know that's frustrating. Let's see. Oh, it's in the spot where we usually go to hunt the choppas. That's nice. We can at least tag these. Yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye on it now. So what do we have? 5 trees? 6 trees? Oh, I think it might be a full set. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Question is, do we have any on the ground? Oh, there is. 7. We have 7 on the ground. Just double check in the backside, because sometimes one back here will spawn. I think. Nope, I don't think so. Okay. We'll wait till 3 to chop, and then we can do our ores nodes. Hopefully we'll find more gold. I have been in need of gold desperately, so I can refill my lures. Because we spent a bunch on the mantis, and really got, I don't know, 3 or 4 throughout all of that setup. That was amazing. Fudge muffins, a headache is ramping up. Oh, take care of yourself, Addie. I hate that for you. Aw. Benji's enjoying his new spot in the window unit that he's got. Oh, there's a nice iron over here. If you guys want it, we can get it afterwards. I love how we're all like, the rock! Everybody sit on the rock! We are goblins. There's nothing about this that isn't completely goblins. I love the outfits, guys. Yeah, Addie, take care of yourself, please. I'm so sorry that you've got a headache going on. I mean, I've had to make some changes myself for some of the like headaches and things and all of that going on. it's just one of those things. Like I've had to make some changes like for myself. These headphones, they're good, but sometimes they really do cause me to have a headache, and I got to be careful. So I have IEMs that I've been swapping back and forth in between and everything. So Addie, oh my god. It's not just a boulder, it's a rock. The rock is conflicted. I love seeing all the people here. The Grove really hasn't died. Like, I love that about the game. You know? People still go do all of these things. The community is just so solid. If you ask for help almost any given time, somebody will help you. And it's such a cool aspect to the game that you just can't walk away from it, you know? And I think that something like Heartopia, with the way they've got those communities set up, I'm excited about that. Because if we can like drive around and the maps are a little bit different, and you can like move around in different neighborhoods and create stuff like that, that is so cool, right? Oh, thank you for answering that, Dalen. Yeah, I love that you guys are after my own heart the same way. I'm the same way usually. Even if I'm streaming, I'll try to answer new player questions. I just miss them sometimes. I have chronic migraine, so I'm always either in a migraine or on the cusp of one. I hope that you find some answers for that. That's never easy. It's never fun. We'll follow... Oh. Trying to make sure this person gets them. I think they tagged all of them. There we go. I think he's got it now. So this one. And then there's one down here, guys. I'm gonna wait just a second to make sure our other friend makes it down here. I want to make sure they get a tag on it first. Yeah, there we go. I think they got a tag on it. Okay. Yay! Thank you, guys. I kind of like Palia for the fact I can be as reclusive as I want. That's so true. It's good for both like solo play and going to find, like, you can go and find a group to play with almost any time. All right, let's see what else. So we did the flow trees. We could go back and empty bags and go do cooking. If you guys want to do a couple of dishes for that. Because then all I've got left, I think, is fishing. Unless you guys need something else for the party. We can head over to my place and we can do a cooking. How's that sound? Just finish up our weeklies. I'm gonna grab the sign and head back to the house. Plot to do that. They haven't been able to find why. Sadly, have had it since I was in the 5th grade. I just took some of my emergency meds, so hoping that will squelch it from getting worse. Fingers crossed. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, Lexi. I totally forgot. Thank you for reminding me. I have the compass on my bar. I am such a potato brain. Thank you for reminding me. We got it. Let me pop this and we're good to go. All right, perfect. Y'all follow me. Got something over here, it looks like. This one here. Does it have to be the gold that Dalen needs, or does the iron work too? Does it have to be like large iron? I don't know all of the ins and outs of that. I'm just gonna go where most of the mining marks are. We're gonna climb up this way, I think. Or attempt to, maybe. Iron doesn't. Okay. Gonna keep looking for some gold. We did find some gold earlier. We do have ads starting in about 30 seconds. Got something there. I don't see what that is. Got some stuff down here that I think is... This is just a large node. That's not what I wanted. I'm just trying to get rid of it so it's not on my marks anymore. Take a left. We're gonna go up these cliffs because I've got some marks there. Let me see what I got. See if I can mark for you guys where we're headed. Let's try here. I think I marked that correctly. Okay. My Welkies? What about my Welkies? I know we were talking about my weeklies. Oh, is it? Oh, it's right here. Hey, we found a gold. Perfect. Cat's here. Oh, Dalen's in the ground again. See, that's what I mean. Alright, we got another one here, it looks like, which is underground. Probably in that hallway. You're good now? You got your 2? Okay. We can go ahead and then head back to the housing plots then. We can see what's under here if you want first. And we have ads. What would you guys like to do? Do you want to mine a little bit more or go back and cook? Because I'd say I can go ahead. I don't care wasting this. We can go ahead and cook. I know we have ads. I don't know who can hear through ads. Okay. Okay. We'll just do that. I'm gonna go ahead and empty bags. I'm gonna take the sign back because I hate emming back if I don't have to, if I'm close to a sign. Guys, stand up and stretch if you need to. Please, please, please. Take care of your bodies. I'm gonna go ahead and go home. Addie, I really hope you feel better. Like, I hope that those emergency meds help. That's never a fun place to be. See, this is where I get frustrated by, like, the naming structure of all this stuff. I wish I could sort it. A wild Spiro is in chat if anybody wants to catch it. Odie, what are you doing? Go lay down. Silly bub-bub. Alright, we're gonna just do this. That should help. And then we're gonna swap this over to here. Most of what we need to do, we should be able to do on this plot if we need an extra thing. Does anybody have any dishes that they want to cook specifically? This is for Lexi, Kat, and Dalen. Obviously, we have a couple of different things that we can cook. Checked the camera to see where Charlie was, so I didn't have to go up and just get up and disturb him. All I can see is his nose poking out slightly from under the blanket. Perfect. Perfect. Benji is spending his sunny afternoon in this little bed, and it's the cutest thing. I really hope this diet works for him. We'll just have to wait and see. But if you guys have anything specific, I don't know what it needs, but I need Mushin Bahari for the temple. Oh, okay. All right, we can do that. We're gonna set some stuff out here. We can do this. More than likely. I think I've got all the twine and stuff. The ovens are usually the thing we don't have. Like, if we just need to get one done, so you need it for the temple, like, not a problem whatsoever. If you guys have cooking, things that you need for bundles and all of that, please let me know. Addie, it's complicated. The TLDR is, we thought it was a periodontal disease. They went and removed 4 teeth. So that's already been pricey. He's still vomiting, so they think that it's IBD or pancreatitis, so we're trying to figure some of that out. Just having issues getting him to eat. He's only 5. He'll be 6. Yeah, he'll be 6 in like October time, maybe November. He's orange as well. Lots of things can go wrong with that, so I don't know. Shared the photo on Discord of Charlie's nose. Oh goodness. Let me take a peek. And he's in the little, I love that squishmallow bed too. What a little nose. I'm gonna boop that. I'm really stressed about it. I'm trying not to be money and everything. We're trying to move to a prescription diet, and they want to do steroids, and they want to do a food trial for however long. Aw. He's actually napping in the bed. I think that's the first time I've seen him do that. It's a new one that we got for him. They haven't done endoscopies or anything. I don't really know what that is. Mega esophagus. They've done an ultrasound. They did blood work, and then they did the treatment for the periodontal disease and stuff. We can chat about this in DMs later if you want, Addie, too. I am open to advice and things, but I can try and give you more in-depth of what's going on. We can try and do the Mujin Bahari. I really don't mind it. The only thing I'm low on is starred onions, it looks like. Everything else I've got at least a few of. Thank you, Addie. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you want to talk about it, I would love to know more about what you just said, and even if you just DM me with that, that's helpful. Thank you, Kat. I wanted to try and be like, oh, you know, if you are doing this, we set this up for the cooking party a week or so ago. I want you to be as happy and present in your safe space as needed. Yeah. I'm doing my best. Doing my best to be here. Alright, so we can do the Mujin Bahari. Is Dalen gonna come cook it? There we go. Anybody else want to do cooking? Last call before we do that. We'll start it. Just throw in whatever you can. If somebody doesn't have it, then just speak up and say that, and I will jump in and grab probably like the spice sprouts and some other things. Let's see. We'll make it with starred, because I do have at least 3 of everything to make that without issue. So jump in wherever you guys want. Chaos cooking time, okay? Ready, set, go. Good luck. Let's see what we can get into. I'll do the spice sprouts. I gotta do another spice sprout, I think. Because it did say 2, if I remember correctly. Trying to find a song. Let's do this. There we go. Sorry about that music mix-up, guys. Let me make the cornmeal. Oh shoot, I need to go check the oven. Do we need to stir or do anything like that? No. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Let's see, what else do we gotta do? Mix up some of this stuff. Alright, gonna do some mixing. I'm gonna do this. The little bean koi you need for the bundles. It says at Zeki's Express. And I do... And I feel like I haven't been able to find that. The little bean koi. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I gotta figure out what you mean by that. Okay, what else do we need? We need to make this, the rolled dough with duxes. I'm doing my best to check the stations, guys, and chaos cook here a little bit. So that's that one. And then we need to make 3 grilled mujins. So do we need more stuff for the prashchapa? Let me make a couple more of these to cook and put and bake, I think we gotta do. Where else are we at? What else do we need to do? I have no idea at this point. There we go, there's that. Okay, alright, we've gotten there. Now it just needs to be put in the oven. Right? That should be it. Woohoo! Good job, guys. Let's see, is it starred? It's not starred! Dang it. Alright, let's try again. Chaos cooking time again. Ready, go. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna make the double spice sprouts again. There's some quick chopping of the meat. That's what she said. It is a very speedy cutscene on that. Yeah, let me know, Addie. Now that we've done it once, I'm not so fussed. We don't have any, like, weird beats that we have to hit. We should be good. I'm gonna do the corn again.
Phrasing?
Always. Alright, let me mix up some of these. Somebody can chop the pepper. We can make that. Let me make the mustard. Let me chop up some of the prashchapa as well. I have realized that I am very neurodivergent and stuff comes out of my mouth that I don't mean to in the way that it is said. And so, you know, therefore, Archer just tells us everything that we're doing wrong with it. Or Pam. If you're just like, yeah, you want to drop the mic on it, there's a exclamation point phrasing B. I do like that one better, but that's just to me. Got the veggie spice and veggie mix. So we should be able to make the last of the prashchapa cooked. And then I can roll out the dough. Do we need to make the regular dough? Or yeah, we need to make regular dough. So, oh, what are we missing? I need another cornmeal, evidently. Okay. It's the ADHD, man. ADHD. Like, Okay, making the rolled dough. I know that sometimes it has to do with, like, just my brain in general. It is all the time. It really is all the time. All right, what are we missing? Did I miss something? This one needs to be made. We have the rolled dough. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay, there we go. I didn't realize you were doing the same thing at the same time. Thank you, whoever was doing that. Ta-da! Alright, come on. There we go! Let's go! Now you got the starred one for that. Now, do we just want to go 3 for 3 and cook another one? Because why not? Or something simple, because I think we all need one more at least. 2 more. Oh, technically 10. All right, we got to do a few more. Let's not do the Mujin Bahari. Let's try something else you guys might need, unless you want to do more of that. Any ideas? Does anybody need anything for their bundles? Check now. Because I'm happy to cook that too. Look, I am your streamer. I'm at your disposal today. Whatever you guys want to make, we will make. Let me take a look. I mean, the pumpkin pie is super easy to make if we wanted to do that, just to make something. Regular or starred. Do you guys want to work on that? Is pumpkin pie cool? We'll do those till we get to the 10. Does everybody have something they can contribute to this? I'm going to start it. I'm happy to contribute more, but I want to make sure you guys do that first. I'll probably do the wheat. Unless somebody else doesn't have something else. Gotta make sure we're not dropping frames or anything either. I need chili oil dumplings and Shep's pie for a quest. You got it. We can do that and then we'll do the pumpkin pies afterwards. How's that sound, Lexi? So you said you need chili oil dumpling. That's at this one, I think. Do they need to be starred or not? Because we can do this, and then you said Shep's pie. I think that's baked. Imagine if we could have restaurants set up on plots for friends to come buy available foods that you've made to sell. That would be really neat. It does not. Okay, we'll go with that. Let's make one of these. I don't have any spicy peppers. I have everything else. I understand. Yes, we're going to confirm this anyways. Ready, go. Everybody make sure you do one thing, and then I'll jump in and do more, okay? But I want to make sure everybody's got something on their table before I jump in and do something else. Kat's got something. Astria's got something. Dalen, whatever you need. Alright, everybody got something. You've got the spicy pepper paste. I will make some of the dough. That would be really neat. I do like that idea. There's so much aspect to an MMO that I really wish that, like, I'm trying to think how to put this. There are some aspects of the MMO that I would absolutely love to like do and contribute and like add to this game. I don't know that they're ever going to do it though. Because I think part of the problem is like there has to be a little bit of competition. And I don't think that this game really has that. Or even just a shop within our chosen path. That would be good too. All right, the next thing you said was Shep's pie. Is that, I think that's a baked thing. Okay, corn, potato, carrot, meat, butter, spice sprout. All right. A wild Tyrogue is in chat if anybody wants to catch it. Like, I just wish they had other ways that, like, maybe we could, like, trade plushies or set up specific trades instead of, like, having to go to the underground to get them. That sort of thing. Just a couple of different ways we could do that. All right, we're going to go ahead and start this, guys, in 3, 2, 1. Everybody grab something. And that's okay if we over prep. Just make sure that everybody has something. All right. Let me go chop up a spice sprout, and I'll make the herb butter. There's that. Let me mix up the butter. All right, and this is over here. We're gonna put all that in. Somebody's working on the meat, I think. Perfect. Nice. Now, will regular or will starred worked? Lexi, for what you're doing? Like if we could have our own trading stall on our plot. Yeah, people come and visit all the time. So like I think that would be a really good thing. All right, perfect. Let's make some pumpkin pies and get out of here. Sound good, guys? Let's do this. We need to do 5 more dishes, I think. So let's do that. Everybody grab something they can jump in on, and I will add whatever else. We got a spice sprout. Spice sprout. Wheat. All right, let me do a pumpkin. I'm gonna say I think there's a little bit of mixing. You've got that, and then there's cooking, which you're doing that for. Lexi's on the next one. All right, we got the flow of this one down. Let's repeat this 4 more times, guys. 1 more time. One of these days, I'm just gonna do Contexto on stream, and that's all we're gonna do. Today wasn't that day, but I'm thinking about it. All right, there's 1. Gonna make some more. 2. Chop up the pumpkin. Perfect. I will mix since we're ready for that. Lexi's gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. There we go. Thank you guys for being so flexible. Jumping right in it. A pumpkin pie cooking party would definitely be a really good one for us to do. It really did work out that way. Yeah, Addie, I really wish that they would add that as a function, but I think the reason that they haven't is because of the makeshift items that you have to get from fishing. I agree. I absolutely wish we could trade. I don't know what it would look like. I think also it needs to look like the plushie trading if we're going to do that. Unfortunately, they really just can't get away from the RMTs. Real money transactions, for those that don't understand that lingo. And it's not like it needs to be that way, but I don't know. There's a lot of aspects to that. It tells me that the community is alive, but again, we know that there are some people that do dupes and cheating and things like that. And look, to each their own, right? When it comes to playing the game, I don't think it's hurting anybody to have extra plushies or extra things that you can't normally get. It does seem a little unfair. But, like, does banning those players really benefit the game? I'm not sure it does. And maybe you guys feel differently about that and can be like, no, here's why I think that. But I think that, you know, just being able to trade and do stuff like that would really change that up for a lot of people. I realize Lexi is cutting the pumpkin, so I'm just going to do the mixing. Save myself the ingredients. All right. Put that in there. True, but that just makes it special. Imagine trading for a makeshift item they haven't been able to get for... Yeah. No, I totally agree with a recipe, something like that. Do we need one more? Yes, I can't count. All right, there it is. Yeah, so you can't craft them after you catch them. You still have to catch multiple of them, which is unfortunate because I would really like to get the makeshift pagoda, I think it is, and get more of those because they are really pretty. That's going to take a whole bunch of fishing, though. Speaking of, we do have a little more time. I don't think I'm ready to run off stream yet today, guys. But if you guys want to go fishing for a little bit, I'm still looking for some of my Elderwood achievement fish. Yay! We ended on a starred one, too. I think that's all the dishes that we need. So our gourmand, our home chef, and our potluck. Yay! Thank you guys so much for doing weeklies with me. I wish you could just craft the makeshift stuff for sure, right, Dalen? Yeah, that would be 100%. I need to get an Umbran beta for a quest. Let me see if I have one. Well, if you haven't caught one, I can't give it to you. If you have, I can. But the Umbran beta, I do not remember where that one is. Glowworms in Elderwood Freshwater between 6 p.m. and 3 a.m. So it's a night fish. Got it. All right. So like I said, I think I'm going to do some fishing. And you like fishing, Dalen? That's frustrating. I'm going to boop us over, Cat, so just hold tight. Hold on to something. My brain works better on this plot. So let's do repairs. Let's see what I can drop off. I really need to deal with my chest monster. But I don't think that's going to happen right now. Alright, I'm going to do a little bit of fishing. If you want to come with, Kat, I'm going to go straight to the Elderwood. If you want to head there first, so that I don't boop you off my plot. Well, that works. I will just wait a second. I think I just got one in the little river behind the huts in the main hub of Elderwood. Do you need it to be, getting some fisherman's brew? That's not a bad idea. I probably should have grabbed some hooks or something. I'm usually okay. We'll see. It's when I fish for like an hour or more, my brain starts to just go, ah, screw it, and I lose fish. But a little bit I think we'll be okay. Oh! I found another Astria. We have Fluff's Astria. Estrella. However you want to say that. Okay, I'm gonna go to Matana Grove. If we're doing freshwater. You're right, your cousin Lexi. I found your cuz. Is anybody coming with? I know, Kat, you're working on getting your fisherman's brew and stuff. I see Kat there. Lexi or Dalen, are you coming with? If not, no worries. I know that's gonna happen. But I will show you, Kat, the little bit of route that I follow. If you're looking for a starred one, that's basically what we're gonna be looking for. You're turning in the Mujin Bahari. Okay, perfect. So normally you'll see bubbles all along here. Depending on if you're looking for a regular, a starred, or an infected one. I'm looking for some infected fish. So I'm going to try and fish this little spot over here. I think I want to do it with glowworms. I think that's too far. Give me a second. Sometimes these areas are a little hard to fish. So don't be fussed if you can't get to it from there. You might have to fly over here to get it. But if you just need the fish, you can try fishing in this and we'll just kind of keep popping along. And I'll show you this route. Shade showed it to me. It's a nice little route. Addie, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate you. You go have a wonderful rest of your day. Can I get some good day, good night, goodbyes? Some happy time zones in chat for Addie, please. Sending you all of my love, Addie. Please feel better and please take care of yourself. You have a wonderful rest of your day too, okay? I appreciate you being here. Oh, there goes literally my hook. That's funny. It was on the last little bait there. Alright, so you'll go across this way. And there should be a bubble maybe around here. And then there's sometimes a bubble in this pool over here that you can fish in. There isn't one here now, so we're going to go down this way, follow the water to the waterfall. To kind of give you an idea. And this is still freshwater too. Technically you have to wait for another couple of hours until your fish is available to catch. We do have an ad break coming in soon as well. Ooh, is that an infected spot? Ooh, it is. I think that's the first time I've seen that as an infected one. Interesting. Thank you guys. Thank you, Gon. Thank you, Scuba, for the goodbyes and the waves. I appreciate you guys for just saying something in chat. Silly pike. I will wait just a second down the river for you. Well, I'll wait actually right here till you're done fishing so you get the buff. So we both get the buff. Little mossy fin. I love the character's frustration sounds. Like, I know it sucks, but I'm just like, yep, I'm pissed too, buddy. I hate fishing too, cats. So there's another one that's back here sometimes. This little spot here. And there's another one here as well. Alexi has joined us and doing the pallium around here. Dalen is with us too. We can definitely fish the little puddles for a bit as well. Just so we can all kind of stay together. And I'll show you the next little spot, Kat and Lexi and Dalen, if you've never run this before. I was running this the other day. I think, Lexi, you were here watching, but... I think I have most of the starred ones. It's just the infected ones that I need so far. But I can definitely wait, fish, help you guys with your achievement. I'd rather just fish the little pods, right? We do have an ad break starting. So if you guys want to take a stand-up stretch break, do so. Take care of yourselves. It's not a shame to have to remember to take care of your body. So check in. Do you need to go to the bathroom? Do you need to do your laundry? Do you need to go do your dishes? Do you need to go take care of something? Maybe take a shower, wash your hands, wash your face. All of those things are valid. My plot is so close to being done, so that's what I was doing. Oh, that's fair. That's totally fair. All right, once everybody's got their fish, meet at the bridge. We have a little spot over here. Gonna start fishing this spot here. That way we're not standing in front, like on top of each other. We're a little staggered. But we still get the buff. We still get the double drops and everything. I should check the fish tracker and see what else I need. Yeah, feel free. But I mean, if you just take your glowworms and regular worms and stuff like that and go through here, you're likely to catch something, especially if you're like me and don't like the fishing at all. You're likely to find something. There's another spot over here, and then we're going to go up these cliffs and around. Welcome back from the ad break, guys. I appreciate you sitting through that. All the laundry I intended to do has already been washed since stream started. Perfect. I got to start angelfish, and that was one. Yay! There we go. See? Fisherman's brew, get your hooks, all of that. A wild clefable is in chat if anybody wants to catch it. The other thing I wanted to share is if you guys are sleeping on the bouvars, man, you need to get the bouvars. I got 5 giant goldfish from them the other day. Lots of good stuff. Benito Burrito. I love that name. All right, so we're going to go up this hill this way. Once you guys have gotten that one. And again, I'm very patient waiting. I want to show you guys this path at least once. I think it's really good. Plus, yeah, they are pretty cute, Dalen. I absolutely think so. They're pretty adorable. All right, we're going to head up this little tree branch and take a left. And then we glide around. Oh, we do have a spot right here. And it's an infected one. You have to drop down into this little cove to fish it, though. I think I'm out of the wrong... I'm not in the right spot. 07's good luck to everybody. This is going to be a mess. I hope you can follow your fish. And then we gotta climb up the edge to the left, guys. I just got another infected shimmer or mossy fin. So you're gonna climb up right over here to get out of here. So I don't think you can make it out otherwise. Fishing is the worst. I don't know why Dalen likes it. I don't know why Aqua likes it. So basically you make like a giant C to the right, guys. And you'll see sometimes another bubble there, but usually there's more right here. Sometimes there can be 2 in this little corner. They can be regular, they can be infected. But this, I'm trying to show you guys a nice little path to go along to try and work on your achievements, right? Because we do like to do some achievement hunting here. I know not everybody does, but it's nice to know these paths and where you can find stuff. I'm going to share that stuff with you, I don't hide it. So sometimes there can be 2 bubbles here too. The fishing isn't too terrible with controller. That's fair. I wonder, wait, is Dalen playing on controller? I wonder if Aqua plays on controller. I don't think he does. It's too late to ask him. He's probably in bed. He did a hard lurk, and unless he's playing Final Fantasy, and he's probably playing Final Fantasy still. All right, we're gonna go up the hill now, guys. Mouse and keyboard for Dalen. I play on controller, but do struggle sometimes. All right, well, it's, you know, okay, all right. We're just pinpointing that it's a skill issue. It's fine. The next part is straight through here, and then you're gonna take a left. Okay. This is where it gets really confusing. Oh, not this part. It's the next part. Okay. Waiting on Lexi. Make sure Lexi makes it. And we're going to go to the pond. Again, fresh water, pond water. Sometimes you'll see bubbles in here. Looks like there's an infected one. Good. Means you might get your it's also past 6 p.m., so you might get your fish that you want. I'm going to try again for mine. Fingers crossed. I need the Inverin mermaid. It's okay, Lexi. We wait for everybody, okay? It doesn't matter. I'd rather stay together. I'm not great at it sometimes, and so I just would rather slow down a little bit today and make sure I keep everybody together. Mm-hmm. All right, perfect. Once everybody's fished that through, we're gonna go through the tunnel here. This one is always my hardest one to remember, and it's taken this little itty bitty left. For some reason, I don't know why, my brain's just like, no, we're not gonna do that. There's usually 3 to 4 puddles in here that you can fish. This is still considered freshwater as well. I've still yet to catch a Moz, and I've been Moz fishing since yesterday. Oh. Why are the fast ones the tint ones? It's a good question. Probably because, you know, they wanted it to be a little competitive or something. I don't know. I made the mistake of selling a bunch of stuff that was supposed to be for one of those tint bundles a while back. We'll see if I ever go back for that tint. What I hate about fishing in the Elderwood is that not all fish have a yellow shadow when reeling them in. Every other map has that. Oh, gross. That's hard. I still need... So, we have 2 people that need Moz. Well, yeah, I sold everything too. All right, so this next bit, guys, is right. If you fished both those bubbles, we're going to go up this hill right here. So technically it's across from where we jumped down. So you climb up here. Palia, please, for the love of God. I get that my fishing rod is in my hand. Thank you, Hongo. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. Can we get some good day, good night, goodbyes for Hongo in chat, please? Thank you so much for stopping by, spending your time here. Appreciate you. Have a good one. Be easy on yourself today, okay? Oh, platinum? Got it. My bad. Thank you, Gon. Appreciate that. All right, so then we go through here. And there's another pond that sometimes has a bubble. And that's the end of the freshwater run, okay? So you go to Matana Grove and you end your freshwater run right here. Go for it, Lexi. It's all good. I'm just showing you guys, like I said, this little route. So then, Kat, you're gonna come out this way. This is the Domer Docks area. And you take a left. I'm just gonna grab some of this pallium. And then you go up the coast to the sign that's at the north end of this. You fish all of the bubbles along the way, and then you circle back to Matana Grove. And it's a nice little pattern. So usually there's some bubbles here. We've got one across here. My little Galder pup wants to fly today. And then this is for the saltwater fish. So that's kind of like the big arcing route that you can make around the map. Hopefully that helps. A big thanks to Shades who showed it to me a week ago. In the last week or so. Yeah, I'm a floor gremlin. Let's go. I love being a floor gremlin. Sometimes you'll see him around here. I do, Lexi. I do still need the infected elderflower if you happen to see one. Oh my gosh. That's the last one I need, and that's an achievement I should have had a long time ago, and I just have been so unlucky. Might just have to spend a day, like, flopping between servers and checking a whole bunch. I don't know. I have to see. Then you'll look around the docks here. So, like, there's an infected puddle over here. I still need, I think, the infected maws and stuff. No, Metal. No, I'm just talking to chat here, and I'm talking in... No. I'm just yapping today. You guys are being really chatty, so... I said a couple days ago, I think I was still looking for the infected elderflower. I know I said earlier today that we could jump in a Discord call, but nobody was like, yeah, let's do that. And you guys have been really, really coordinated today. So Lexi is also Astrea Sade. So Pulshu, do you still need the infected elderflower? Just checking if I should keep an eye out. It's okay. Sometimes they're typing in party chat. And of course it disappears on stream pretty quickly. No worries. No worries. It's okay. Don't feel like you have to go like hide under a rock or something. It's okay. Look, there's shit that I miss all the time, and then people are like, streamer brain, and I'm like, oh. My bad. Oops. You're not the problem child, Legacy. There's no problem children here. Please love yourselves today, guys. Don't talk about my friends like that. Oh my god, you guys are killing me. Killing me. Ooh, nice. And you got the double drop. GG's. So then you can head up this way. Sometimes there's like a spot over here. You just look and see where the puddles are, and you kind of have to play triangulation. I had to write it down, chat. Okay, like I had to write it down. My potato brain could not handle it, and I was so tired of being like, I need a reference sheet. I need to stop asking the person and just know. Like, that's how bad it's been. Yeah, you made the list, Metal. Yeah, it's the list, guys. The list. Also, buddy, what are you doing? Like, that's not really the best place for you. Thank you for the double drop bag. All right. If that's the list that you want to be on, and that is, we'll come up with a good name for the list as I fall off the docks. It's your username does not match your in-game name. That's really it. I do also try to like map things. Like, of course, Dalen on there, I have to remember, is with Lexi. So like, I do keep track of those things, guys. I try anyways. Or even like people you prefer. Handwritten list to remember me. I had to. My potato brain just couldn't. Needed a list. Ooh. All right, these ones can be kind of hard to get to. It's a lot of parkour on the docks. It's frustrating, but you know. At least Dalen isn't in purple chat. His user is also different. Good. Great. Wonderful. That would definitely be even better. Hi, Odie. I need you to go lay down, bub. Come on. There we go. Come on, you got this, cat. Remember, release when it's flipping, and it's gonna do like a long pull and then a short pull. You got this. I believe. Oh, we're gonna get this. What's gonna happen? Okay, I believe. I believe. Oh, we have an infected pool right over here. But look, you cannot see the whole fish. Yeah, no, you can't. You can't. I agree. It's frustrating. My life is just frustrating, apparently. Love how there's just 3 people like, holy shit! What did I just miss? Somebody's going on a run. Yeah, I don't know why it's like that. That's a bug that you should put in. Oh, that reminds me. I haven't had the spoons. I gotta remember to do this after stream, guys. Oh. Come on, you got this. You got this. Take your time. Remember, it recovers a little bit. Ugh, darn. If you just make sure you hover under it, it recovers a little bit, I think. Those lake sharks are a pain. It took me a while before I was comfortable catching them. So just don't even feel bad about it. I don't know why that is. You should put it in a bug report for that and like take screenshots and stuff. Sharks are my worst enemy. That's why I don't have Moz yet. If you watch the pattern of it, it kind of does a zigzag pattern. So it's going to go one direction and then flip all the way the other direction and then go a little bit and then flip and then flips to go the other direction. And you just kind of got to watch it and try to only reel when it's down in the water. And I know that like reading that pattern, it takes time, right? Like it's not an easy thing to do. But yeah, I don't know why that little underneath is not there, metal. So I think you should submit a bug report since you noticed that. Take some screenshots, put it in, see if they'll do something about it. They're also stingy with the giant mushrooms. What do you mean the giant mushrooms? A wild teddy bear says in chat if anybody wants to catch it. So cat, if you keep going this direction up the coast, you can kind of walk through this swamp water and around to the right and past the schmoles. Oh, yes, the giant mushrooms from the pixie bounce are a pain to get. So sometimes there's more up this way, and then we take behind the mushrooms. Here's another little infected puddle. But I was reporting, while we're fishing this, I was reporting an issue where the part of the 311 achievements that you're supposed to have is part of the Winter Lights gift that we had in December. And I got some misinformation from the Discord, and I'm really frustrated about that. So I'm going through the course of trying to send the video. They've actually asked me for my log files too. So I need to do that. All right, I wrote that down, but that's one of those ones. So again, Kat, there's some that usually spawn up along this way, in between these little pillars to the left. Looks like there's one on the ground. We might have to fish it from the other spot. Yeah. Sometimes you do have to fish these from up here. It's not easy either. Sometimes it'll spit it back out like that. Is this one of the ones you have to fish don't know where you have to fish this from. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Grab a drink, pull up a seat, enjoy some content. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. If you just want to lurk and hang out, please feel free to do so. Thank you for being here. Alright, so that's a little easier way to do that. Now, there's one last freshwater place that you can stop by. And I'm going to show you that cat once you're done fishing that spot. Nice. GG's. I saw that. Once you come up this way, you're going to be back into the freshwater, technically. So there's a little pond that can usually have a couple puddles. And that's the last of the freshwater. And then we go up to the sign and go back to Matana Grove, right? And that's the loop around. I technically don't know what time it is in game. It should be midnight, so you should still be able to get your freshwater fish. Whichever one it was you said, the Umbran Betta. So if we're lucky, you'll get that one. Trying to come from the side so I'm not in your way while you're reeling. I think I just fished it up. The thing that you're looking for. Interestingly enough. If only I could give it to you. Or I will lose it too. That's fine. It's a good thing I didn't need it. Oh, this one, I forgot. Hold on. You can get there. You just have to get onto the little underwater area on the left. Yeah, or do that, you know. Both are a skill issue. I fell in the water too, Cat. It's fine. See? That's how it works. Oh, that was mine. Whoops. Now, the nice thing is even if I wait, it'll be the same fish, and it'll still be starred. Oh, I got another betta? The game is being mean. I'm also going to lose this, I think. There we go. And I can't even give you starred ones, either. Alright. So, the next step would be, first of all, to make it back to land. I hate this. And then, Cat, you can come up this way by the tree. Up these little branches. A disco lizard. Look. Lizard. 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 Wifey!
Hi, hello, Maisie Pride.
Jamie, thank you so much for that tier 1 sub. I appreciate you. Thank you for grabbing up a drink, pulling up a seat, joining the main party. I appreciate you so much. Welcome on in, and thank you for that resub. Hold on, how many months we got? You did that. You caught me off guard. For 5 months? I appreciate you so much. Thank you for that. All right, so, disco lizard. Where's the lizard? Lexi said there was a lizard. I'm coming for the lizard. I am existing today. Everybody's doing a great job of giving me some company and love today. G7 area. Oh, geez. Oh, okay. The G7. That's down in the deep woods. All right. Let's, Cat, if you want to run with me, follow me down the side of the coast, and we're going to go to the deep woods. I'm going to climb up this way a little bit. I'm doing all right, Jamie. To be honest, today's a struggle. How goes love them? Yeah, I'm trying to be real and be here and be honest. Just struggling a little bit. All right, we're gonna keep going this way. So just trying to... Oh, go for it, Lexi. Don't worry about it. If y'all want to go ahead and take it, that's fine. If we get there in time, cool. If not, no big deal. I know that Cat takes a minute to load too. But Cat, hopefully that showed you where you can go to recircle that, right? So I'm gonna go down to the deep woods and see if we can't get to them before the disco gets scared. Fair, life is awfully lifey sometimes. Exactly. Yeah, he got away. That's all right. It happens. Did you guys at least get your pixie bounce and everything? I hope you did. But hopefully, Kat, that shows you like a little route that you can go on. So that way, if you want to do some more fishing and stuff, should be there. Technically, the disco lizard does spawn every 60 seconds as well. Executioner Pancake, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Grab a drink, pull up a seat, enjoy some content. Appreciate you being here. If you just want to lurk, feel free to do so. Thanks for being here. I'll probably forget, but thank you. Yeah, it took me, I don't know, Shades had to run it with me like 3 or 4 times before I remembered that left-hand turn. At the very least, I think. I'm going to go ahead and head home myself. See what we can get into there. I'm going to look at something here real quick. All right. You know what? We're going to go raid a new friend today, guys. We're going to go, I don't know that we've raided them. I sent you a silly, wonderful thing on Discord. Thank you. I will check it out after stream. I'll just put in the caveat here. You guys can choose what charities you want to support. Okay, we're gonna go and raid Blair Bears today. They're doing some marbles on stream, it looks like, and I think you guys will have a blast doing that. This is somebody that has supported us in the past. Is another Extra Life person I know. Again, not something I technically, sorry, let me close this, guys. Not something technically I support right now, but we support people who support charity, okay? So guys, oh, thank you, Lexi. Absolutely, Lexi. Thank you guys so much. I truly, anytime you guys want to have a good time, hang out, run some things, you know you can always come to me, okay? Seriously, if you're just like, hey, DM me, right? Whatever it is. And even if that means like you guys want just some support or some love, you can message me too. Obviously, I can't just be there for everybody all the time, 100%, but I can be there if you need me for a minute, okay? I promised you that. I'll do my best to respond. And again, if you guys want to do more Palia stuff, you can always message me. You're like, I really need to focus on this week. Bet, you got it. All right? Everybody grab that raid message if you can. Appreciate you guys being here so very much. Please, please, please copy pasta that message. If you can only just put it in there once, that's the best, okay? But you're gonna enjoy. You're gonna love this VTuber, all right? It's a raccoon VTuber. You're gonna have a great time over there. Please go give the love over there. Thank you guys so much. All right, I'll see you over there. Bye for now. Bye, guys.